Hey gamers, welcome back to a brand new DSP video. That's right, I'm back. I was on a little vacation, as you can see. I learned some extra Greek, so that's cool, and I got some color. Wow, right? And while I was away, DSP had some bullshit rants, and I'm gonna catch up to them. I've seen all of them pretty much, but there's some I do want to make a video about, and this is gonna be the one that's about Street Fighter. So that's definitely going to be the focus of this video. But I do want to start off with this one little mini segment about how DSP sets up his fans, because when I heard this, it just floored me what I was listening to. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's go. Hold up. I was on the wrong window. Okay, there we go.
To do that, but it was kind of uncomfortable because the house was kind of stuffy. Like, even with all three air conditioners blasting, it was still 80 degrees.
And by the way, I'm just gonna say this. I'm sorry if the audio is fucked up. OBS updated, and I don't think it changes my audio settings. But if it's changed, it's not my fault. I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. It's fucking OBS. They're a bunch of idiots, obviously, over in OBS land. I don't know where the fuck they're stationed, but it's bullshit, okay? If it's fucked up, blame them, not me, okay? Sound good to me.
Downstairs and humid, and we're like, what we're realizing is we have a new setup this year with the way we're doing our air conditioners. We have our big air conditioner all the way down in the bedroom, and then we have the two smaller air conditioners in each of the rooms in this end of the hallway, so they blow the cold air down the hallway. Then the other big air conditioner in the bedroom blows the air there, and it's supposed to push it down the hallway stairs.
Look how dumb this is. This dude is turning on ACs, 3 ACs, by the way, and it's like, okay, it's gonna blow in the hallway, it's gonna blow it down. Like, this is like some stupid, dumb shit you would hear a stoner do. Like, you know the meme where it's like, oh, when stoners, like, really want to get high, they become engineers to try to manufacture a way to get high, or whatever the fucking meme is. I've seen this meme like 10 years ago. Come here, some slack here. But it's some shit like that, and that's how DSP operates. Because why doesn't he just get, I don't know, a fan or another AC unit for the downstairs that he could just use? Why do it this way? And this is like really stupid. Does this even work? Like, I kind of want to live in the house to see how this works and experience this AC air current, because it just sounds kind of bullshit to me.
We have a fan, an oscillating fan, standing in front of the bedroom door, so it blows all the cold air downstairs, which is what the goal is. You know, hot air go up, cold air go.
Hot air go up, cold air go down. I mean, I think it's just the heat rises. That doesn't mean cold air. Like, this is really stupid. This dude, I don't know what happened to this guy. I swear he's getting stupider by the year, maybe by the day or the hour. I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of wondering if he's getting poisoned or something. This is like really weird logic.
Air go down. But as I was standing right over here in the hallway yesterday,
and then he gets up to do this. Why? Okay, guys. Okay. I have the fan, so I get up in the hallway, and why does he need to visualize this? Why do we need this? Oh, I know why. Because he doesn't like his fucking streams. He always finds these unique vacations, breaks from his stream. He does this intentionally just so that he doesn't get to be in front of the camera. This dude needs some bleach, man. Hello? Why did it, like how stupid this is.
I realized we need a fan right.
Like, what the fuck was that about? What was that for? He got up. Like, so I stayed up in the hallway. Gets up, stands in the hallway. Dude, you know he can't see you in the hallway, right? Correct? Like, this dude is so stupid. What happened? I swear, he wasn't like this 10 years ago, 5 years ago. He has gotten way more cringe and way worse now than he has ever been. I don't know what happened. Something happened. Maybe this is the mysterious health update. This is the mysterious health thing going on behind the scenes. He has brain worms.
Because what's happening is the cold air is building up in these two rooms, and it goes to the hallway, and it just kind of sits there. It's not properly going down the hallway.
It just sits in the hallway. It's not being blown anywhere. This dude is just wasting electricity. Wasting it. And this is the kind of guy that is like, why we need to regulate everyone's use of ACs. Normal people should not be regulated because they're normal people like you and me. We can think and just kind of be smart about anything. But this guy, he needs like the fucking government to just operate his house. Like he's the guy. He's the guy. When people say, "Oh, we need to regulate this and that," he's the reason. It's him. Like, this dude is so fucking wasteful, and he's just wasting energy. He's wasting energy, he's just destroying the climate. At this point, at this rate, he's probably gonna be one of the fucking big contributors to climate change. Him and a bunch of oil companies.
Hallway to combine with the air from the bedroom and go downstairs. If we had an oscillating fan in the hallway right here, it would catch the air from both rooms and push it down the hallway.
Why?
So we're gonna look to probably get another.
Why get all these fans? Why not just buy a fan for the downstairs? Like, oh my god, dude, this dude is so brain dead. Just, we need more ACs, we need more fans, we need to waste more electricity. Why not just get a fan for their downstairs area? You could get a big fan. But no, we need all this stuff so the electricity bill can go up, and he can complain about that. This dude is so dumb. He's such an idiot. Why is he like this?
Another fan. I don't know if we're gonna get it this year or not at this rate. I mean, we're already halfway into the summer. But that would be like perfect. Someone said get a swamp cooler. You know what a swamp cooler is?
Oh my god.
A swamp cooler is a cooler that makes water evaporate and go into the air. So you get cooled because you're getting like condensation on your body. You're actually getting like moisture on your body. You can't do that in a house with stuff in it. That's meant to be like outside in a barn or outdoor party. You can't have that inside. That'll destroy all the electronics. That'll fucking soak everything. A swamp cooler inside of a regular house? Are you crazy?
Are you crazy? Well, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he tried that. Like, honestly, think about it. If he didn't know about electronics, like, at all or whatever, I feel he would have tried it. Then he'd be like, what? It soaked everything.
Damn. Anyway, so we did have fun and we did spend some time hanging out.
There you go. That's all I wanted to see. I know he had a lot of stupid game news, but we're not gonna do that in this video. Maybe another day, if I feel like it. But we're gonna do the Street Fighter shit. DSP wants to gatekeep anti-Bison tech. Stop labbing so much. I heard this when I was on vacation, and I was just floored. The shit I was listening to. I was like, this dude is so stupid. And then I left and swam in the ocean, and I was happy again. But here we are, so, you know.
The hate army troll.
It's the hate army,
bro.
The hate army.
Shout out.
Guy.
Yeah, I went to the beach.
Good vibes.
Pretty
Shout
sick.
out to
Hate. Shout out to hate.
Shout out
Shout out to hate.
Shout out
Shout out
hate.
fucking hate.
Shout out for hate.
Dude, this... So, you thought I was toxic before. I feel like that my toxicity is kind of building up. So, this might be even toxic. If I remember correctly.
Hey everyone, good morning and welcome.
Welcome.
Now, what I was alluding to here in the intro of the show today is very simply that man, Street Fighter 6 has become so stressful to play at this point. All right, and it's gotten to the point where I actually feel like I want to make a special video about this.
I want to make this video, but he never will. This bitch will make this dumbass video because he deep down probably knows it's stupid. This is like, when I heard that part, I was like, okay, we're in for stupid town. We're in for something.
Because I actually feel like fighting games have seriously changed in the last 10 to 15 years. You know, and so in some cases I would say for the better, but in a lot of cases I would also say for the worse. And I think I have a unique take on this because I used to be around.
Really? He has a unique take. There's all these people that always say, well, the old games are way better. It's execution heavy and this and that. Like, you can literally just find that in any community. You go to the Guilty community, you'll see people say, well, Strive sucks because it's easier than, or whatever the fuck. They removed a lot of tools from the old days. Exard's better, whatever. And you know, it is what it is. I mean, any old game might be better than a new game, whatever. But it's just not unique anymore. Like, this is like the kind of shit a baby thinks when they discover that a new game they may not like as much as the old game. So they think it's very unique that they have that opinion. Oh man, this is this is a wild screenshot. I'm understand. This is like you're at a party and you know you did something very like shocking and everyone at the party's looking at you like you're the odd one in the party.
Around back in the days of growing up in the arcades in the 1990s. Yes, I was around playing fighting games competitively before some of the epic names like Justin Wong were even around. And I was there as games were being discovered.
Wow.
On a daily basis.
Wow, guys.
What's competitive? What can be used in
so
a match?
Special.
What's a combo? What's a strategy?
What's a combo?
And how different
he's so
the fighting
different.
game world was.
Oh, man.
In that era versus the 2000s era when it became a lot more grassroots, but the competition started to grow inside.
Wait, what?
The fighting game world was in that era versus the 2000s era when it became a lot more grassroots, but the competition started to grow.
That era, then okay,
grow in size
whatever.
and stature, but they were still kind of relegated or limited to in-person tournaments, right,
man.
to get competition. And then how things changed during the Xbox 360, PS3 era as games like Street Fighter 4 went online and people started to play competitively over the internet. And now, of course, the modern era where before a game even comes out, there's videos on tech on how to play it.
Who fucking cares? Like, dude, this is like such a lame brain dumb take, and I'm not like a super duper competitive guy or whatever the fuck, but if your whole game plan in a fighting game gets fucking demolished because of this, then I think you probably suck at the game. Like, dude, come on. Everyone plays games so differently. Even in Strive, that some people may argue that there's not a lot of expression or different combos that people can have. I still think it's pretty different. Like I was watching the tournament at Evo, the Strive top 6, whatever, because a dude played Jacko, so I had to watch it. Obviously, I gotta be there for Jacko, obviously. And this person did a lot of stuff I didn't even think about doing in my Jacko game plan. And it was crazy shit. Like, he was just dropping minions all over the place, just knocking him around with just normal jabs. Like, man, I never would have thought half the stuff that was going on. It was so cool. And then I started to try more the down and heavy slash move, where she just kind of slams the ball and chain on the ground. It's like, this is so fucking rad. I mean, this is cool. And all this other shit. You can learn from all this stuff, sure, but, you know, I also just played the character, and I thought I was pretty good with her even before I watched the tournament, because I played her a lot. She's a hard character to play, which surprised me how good I am with her. I'm not the best, by the way. Don't get the wrong idea. But I can at least do more than one move. I can at least do that.
Breaking down the characters and the game's meta. Within a day of a character being released, here's how you beat the character and completely dominate them. Videos on the internet. So I think one of the things that I could definitely do is make a very unique video about this. My take being that, you know, my history with fighting games and how things changed.
Like, but what is gonna be the fucking video though? Think about what the subject is. So, I used to play these old tournaments or the old scene of fighting games, and it was like, I would try stuff, and the other people try stuff, I'd be like, whoa! And then the new games, it's like everyone knows everything. That's like the video. Like what's there to say?
And why, and maybe what the future may hold. But
oh my god, what the future may hold, dude. Like, you could do a lot of videos doom posting about the fighting game's future. Like, guys, there's gonna be more simplified, there's gonna be a one-button game soon. And it's like, yeah, sure, that could happen. You don't know if it will. Huh? Oh man.
Just to give you guys some perspective here, right? Like, M. Bison hasn't even been out in Street Fighter 6 for a week yet. Not even a single week. Tomorrow would be the 1 week anniversary of when this character has been out in Street Fighter 6.
So, at this point, him saying he's not even a week old, but he'd be a week old the next day, at that point, it's a week. I'm sorry, dude. Like he's acting as if this was, like, one day after Bison was released, that would have had more weight. Being 24 hours away from being, like, a week old is, like, super petty and means literally nothing. Like, okay.
Within 1 week, people already know the absolute best Tekken combos. People already know the ways to completely shut down this character. It hasn't even...
That's any character, though. Like, this dude acts as if, like, this character comes out and you're not gonna know how to play him. Like, dude, you could just pick up a character and understand that combo was pretty straightforwardly. But who cares? Like, again, if they just know how to like, this is like such doomer talk. This is like people saying, my character's low tier, so I'll never win. And it's like, dude, you're gonna think like a little baby about it, like, oh man, my character's low tier, I can't do anything. Dude, like, I don't think Jacko is high tier in Strive and she won a tournament. Like, Baiken got nerfed a lot in Strive, and there are people who still play Baiken, and they can still win with her. And this dude is like, oh, people just know how to beat Bison, man. Okay.
It hasn't even been a week. And here I am, you know, trying to learn the character, studying these videos of top players playing and everything, and trying to...
Now get a load of this, right? This is so... This part, this is like the beginning of the nonsense. He admitted he was watching tech for the character. In the same breath, not even like 20 minutes ago, he fucking just said that, oh, everyone's watching all these tech videos so not to shut down the character. And yet he just says, well, I watch these videos to understand the tech of the character. Okay.
Trying to figure stuff out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just scratching my head. This is what Street Fighter is now.
This is what Street Fighter is now, guys.
And it's as if the character has been in the game since the start.
You know, my god.
I'm trying to learn slowly and adjust and I'm just trying to get timing down. I'm trying to get muscle memory down for combos and the like, because I'm not very good at it right now. And every time I play the game, I end up dropping a lot of my inputs and everything, and it leads literally dropping one input in Street Fighter 6 at this point leads to a loss. It's not even like, oh, you made one mistake, big deal.
Well, man, like, honestly, if this dude played Guilty Gear and he picked ABBA, he would know the pain of just dropping a move and just not being able to do anything and just getting bodied for it. Like, that is half the reason why I kind of like ABBA as a character in Strive, is that it's kind of fun to try to see, like, how you can get the momentum going, because with ABBA, you'll either just sink like a ship or you'll just soar like a bee. Like, it's really just one or the other. You really, like, you can really just get bodied and you can't do anything. But then the next round, you may just be able to do a lot of crazy combos. And that's also the same thing with Jacko to a degree. Like, if you can't get your minions out and you can't, like, do anything with them, she's gonna have a very hard time. Which is why, like, I try to get very comfortable with her normals, because her normals are kind of fun. I like her normals a lot. So that's why I'm able to, like, navigate that kind of shit. But you could still be bodied if you make a mistake. That's just how fighting games are. And this dude played Super Turbo, and that's kind of the game plan half the time. It is so boring when you watch his gameplay of Super Turbo, and he just does a basic ass pattern and he just bodies them very quickly, and it's like, yeah, this isn't really fun. I mean, now you have at least a lot of like ideas to get around that kind of shit, but come on now, dog.
It's like, oh no, then they hit you with a 70% combo, and now the round is over unless you get incredibly lucky. And it's like, what happened to fighting games that every single person that you play, like, there's no opportunity to even learn anymore. It's just, you better go into it at top level.
You can't learn. No one can learn. Guys, no one can learn a fighting game. No one learns anything. You play a fighting game, you can't learn it. Impossible. Oh my god, man. All these games give you a lot of fucking tools to learn. And he's like, you can't learn. This dude doesn't even go to training mode and do anything meaningful with the fucking bot. He doesn't have the frame data on screen. I don't even think he understands what that meter even means. I don't, because I'm not that good, man. He doesn't even tell, like, this is the thing I learned from Piece of Peace, to be honest, that you set the bot to block after the first hit, so that way you can see what you can connect. And I was like, holy shit, that's actually a good idea. I can actually see what can go into what. Wow. And guess what? I learned some more fucking moves. And this is back when I was playing as Slayer. I was like learning what can connect to what. And it's actually really neat. It's a neat fucking tool. He doesn't even do that. He doesn't set the bot to jump so he can learn an anti-air or anything. And he always says, well, I want to learn with actual players and this and that. And it's like, you know, I feel that way too. Sometimes I like just going straight to online and just seeing what I can do with a character. But if I want to do something very specific, or if I just want to understand if, like, maybe I'm not understanding the move correctly, I go to training mode. Like, that's it. But this dude won't do that. He only goes to training mode to prove that he's not dropping combos. Which is, like, the dumbest thing you can do, in my opinion, because you can't replicate what happened in a match. You just can't. Because if you did generally drop a combo and you don't know you did, you're not going to be able to reenact it. And you can do a combo whenever. Then you go online, it's a different situation. Because guess what? The opponent is a living being that's moving around.
It's funny because there's people in the chat who come by my fighting game streams who said, I just tried to play fighting games and I can't even play. I just wanted to try Street Fighter, so I bought it and I tried to play. I literally haven't won a match in 2 days that I've been trying to play. I can't win a single.
Dude, are these people a bunch of babies? I played a game and I can't win. Yeah, get good. I don't know what to tell you. Like, try labbing a character. Maybe the character you're playing isn't even good. And like, there's all these other people in the FGC, or these people that I follow, by the way, that at least, like, try to give better ideas of how to deal with, like, fighting games and how to play them and all this other stuff. And I keep bringing this up, but sometimes when it comes to, like, getting mad or angry in a fighting game, it's like, if you really can't control your emotions, you may want to take a break from a fighting game and just kind of figure shit out. Because it's not healthy to keep losing your shit a lot of the time. And then it's like, there's also things I've seen when people say it's okay to lose, you're not going to win it all, but that's kind of like how you just kind of struggle. The struggle of, like, trying to win is part of the fighting games. And that happened to me a lot too. Like, I played Skullgirls Online for the first time back when I was on the PS3. Got bodied in that game a lot. Couldn't win a match. I won one match and I was like, holy shit, this is really sick. And then it was something with Street Fighter. I played Street Fighter 4, I kept losing, and then I just got good over time. I mean, this is just stuff you have to stick with a lot, and if you never played a fighting game before, you're just gonna lose a lot. Like, you're not gonna get wins. And you can't expect the opponent to, like, throw a match.
A single match. Even though I watched some videos, I did the tutorials, I go online, and everyone just spanks me with these patterns. Yeah. Like, that's what fighting games are now.
Like, I've literally bodied a dude in Strive, like, viciously. And the dude kept rematching me. Then, when I decided, okay, I'm just gonna end the match because this is, like, 10-1. Like, there's no point to continue. And then the dude followed me, rematched me, and I was like, okay, I guess this guy just wants to keep rematching me, and I guess it's and I think that this dude wanted to just keep matching me in hopes that eventually something will click in the match or something. And it's like I get it, but at the same time I also wanted someone else. But it's just that's just kind of the nature of it. Sometimes you just want to keep rematching people just until you like learn something.
It's not like it used to be. There's not even like a window of discovery anymore, where it used to be, oh, something new is in a fighting game, everyone's going to jump into the game and try to learn it, and we all learn it at each other's pacing. Instead, it's already completely blown out, explained, extrapolated. The meta is already determined, posted all over the internet.
Dude, this is also dumb when like when a game does a patch, they give you patch notes so you can learn what they changed. This is like a really nothing segment in his little podcast here, because what are you really complaining about? People have more resources to learn a game. This dude is literally saying it's bad that people can watch a video and learn how to beat a character, when this dude literally looked at videos to learn how to play the fucking characters he played. I have like this to me just shows to me no one should respect this guy in any capacity. If you see this guy online and you could win, just fucking body him. Don't fucking be like, oh, I'm just gonna respect the character a little bit. Fuck this guy. If you want to like just throw loop him, just do it. Fuck him. This guy sucks ass. And this dude is sitting there like, these other people watch videos, man. He watches videos. Come on.
So if you weren't sitting there days before something new hit studying, you might as well not even play. You know, there's some games where studying up and understanding mechanics before you play the game makes sense. Like the FromSoft franchise, Elden.
Dude, a lot of people would disagree with this, because a lot of people would say, well, why would you look it up? Just play the game and learn on your own. Whatever the fuck. Like this. And the thing is, the thing that's like so frustrating about this is that he's kind of telling people how to play video games at this point. Do this for this video game, don't do that for this other video game. Why? Dude, there's tournaments online. There's streams of tournaments. You can even learn without looking at inputs. You can just look at the character, what they're doing, and if you know the character, you know what they're doing. You know the buttons.
Elden Ring particularly, Dark Souls. The games don't really do a great job of explaining everything. If you look into those games online and you kind of like research everything.
And this kind of also exposes him a little bit by saying that he kind of does do research for FromSoft games. The fact he's saying that this is okay shows that he does kind of look into stuff with FromSoft, which surprises nobody. But this dude is so lame. Like, no, if anyone else was looking up at guides for FromSoft, no one would care. Maybe people would say, oh, this guy looked at guides or whatever, but no one would really care. But this guy does it. Everyone needs to care, because this guy sucks ass.
Ahead of
he
time,
sucks at life.
You absolutely will have a much better time playing through them. There's almost like a moment of ding, the light bulb hits above your head. Oh, that's how that works. This is how that works.
But you're not playing the game. The light bulb ding moment is way more like meaningful and big when you do it on your own. Like anything. But like, why are we having these qualifications on what to do with video games? Shut up.
That works cool. And then you start to really appreciate the game more, right? And man, in regards to fighting games, at this point, it really does feel like it's like there's a window of maybe 3-4 months when a fighting game first comes out, right? Where
correct.
Everyone's kind of exploring and enjoying. And once that initial kind of honeymoon period is over, you might as well not even play unless you're going to be serious about being competitive in the game. You will not have fun. You're just going to get spanked by people who play constantly. And there's all reasons for this. You know, now that there's teams and the idea that you can make it big.
I love that this dude shits on people just participating in the EFTC on any level and all this other stuff. And it's always fucking negative. Like, this dude cannot understand maybe these people who are playing the game just like the game. Like, this dude is just like, get teams, they get sponsorships, they get paid. I didn't get paid. That's all this is. He's only mad because he didn't get paid when he fucking played. And then when he left, oh, everyone's getting paid? I should have gotten paid, huh? This dude is such a little baby. He's such a little baby. Fucking cry me a river. Oh, you didn't get paid when you did this. This is fucking trash. If that's such a big deal to you, why do you play now? Oh, I'm so glad I'm not in the FTC anymore. Dude, fucking find some bleach. Drink some bleach and like, man, I'm like spacing on words today. Just choke on it, I guess. Whatever.
Big and be a pro streamer or a pro player and get
This
signed.
guy is a pro streamer, though. This dude is mocking people for being pro streamers in fighting games. But this guy is a pro streamer right now because he's getting paid to stream. Like, dude, wake up! Wake up! Look what you're doing! What's your job, buddy? What do you get paid to do?
To get sponsorships. This could be your career, and you could blow up on the internet and get views.
Why is he mocking this? Like, you know, the more you think about this, the more it doesn't make sense. The only thing that does is that just saying this dude is only mad that these people are making more money than him. But these are all like things that you can do, and not everyone's sponsored anyway. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Was Nitro sponsored in the Guilty Gear fucking tournament? I don't think he was. The tournament itself was sponsored, but was he? Did he have a shirt that said like, Chipotle on his fucking shirt? Probably not. I mean, I don't think that these people are sponsored. I think some of them, sure, they might be, or that they might do some deals after the fact or whatever the fuck, but these are always after the tournaments, and where they made a name for themselves. And you know, the other thing is, Nitro was an up-and-comer. He was a new guy. He wasn't some, like, veteran Evo player.
That's way fucking different than when I grew up, when there was nothing to it at all. It didn't matter if you were the best Street Fighter player on the planet. It was still your hobby. No one was making a living doing it, so we all did it for the fun of it.
And now that there's money no one can get into for the fun of it, this dude is so fucking stupid. I just can't listen to this.
Grew up when there was nothing to it at all. It didn't matter if you were the best Street Fighter player on the planet. It was still your hobby. No one was making a living doing it.
So you can't make money by doing your hobby. Dude, you get paid playing video games. This dude is so fucking stupid and negative. And it's like, it comes so naturally. It comes so naturally to him. And he thinks that's him being real. But, dude, and then it's like, well, I can't censor myself because you're not gonna like what I have to say. Dude, you say stupid shit that's, like, so pessimistic and cynical that it kind of reflects badly on you. Like, it's fine to be a little cynical here and there, or be like, well, I don't know about this, whatever the fuck, but this guy goes so far beyond that it just is negative for no reason. He's insinuating people who participate in these tournaments are not playing the game for fun. Why be cynical about that? Why? What's the reason? Why should we be cynical about people who are in EVO right now? Or people who play fighting games now? Why should we be cynical about these people? Just off the bat. And he never names these people, so we don't know who the fuck he's talking about. And then when you bring up a name, he's always gonna say it's not him. I'm talking about the other guy. Like, if you have to respond to that too by saying it's the other guy, not the guy who you said, then why be that way? Why bring that up?
So we all did it for the fun of it. And to some extent, that made it feel a lot more genuine than people who just sit there try-harding the fucking game out.
This dude tryhards! Go to any stream, go to any fucking video. This dude is the king of tryhards. Every day. Every fucking second. This dude will not do right. He always starts off with casuals because he's not gonna jump right into ranked because, I don't want to lose points. He cries about losing points. He's not a tryhard. He won't just do ranked with Cammy and just do a random placement for a character without labbing her and just watching tech. He needs to watch tech. He needs to train these characters. But he's not a tryhard. But he cares about winning. He's not a tryhard though, guys. He just needs to win, okay? Because he's a streamer, man. This dude, it's unreal. It's unreal. It's unreal.
To try to get some kind of milking it for something for
What?
themselves rather than feel a lot more genuine than people who just sit there try-harding the fucking game out to try to get some kind of milking it for
milking. Now he's saying everyone's milking fighting games. Fucking dude, you make money by playing video games. That's not milking video games, but these other people who play fighting games that require fucking learning, these people are milking these fighting games. This is insane. And then he'll be like, I'm not being negative. Dude, this is being negative. You're insinuating people who are in the FGC are milking the games. But he's not naming anyone. He's just generalizing a whole community. That they're all doing this. But then, you know what? This guy gets so mad. He gets so butthurt that, oh, a streamer did this and now it makes streamers look bad, guys. Oh my god. But this dude is constantly shitting on the FTC. Doesn't he think that this makes streamers look bad? Or people like Phil look bad when they act this way? But no, everyone else is wrong. Everyone else is the problem, not Phil. Phil's a very positive guy. This video, we're 6 minutes in, and it's already just filling the air with positivity.
For something for themselves rather than just enjoying it and getting good at it. So, the truth is that I feel it's just not as fun anymore. Playing fighting games. By the way, this does not mean that I'm not—
How does other people have fun then? How am I having fun playing fighting games? Not
enjoying them, and I'm going to stop playing them, especially with my year of Street Fighter 6 and being
Wait.
It's just not as fun anymore. Playing
It's not as fun.
Fighting games. By the way, this does not mean that I'm not enjoying them and I'm going to stop
okay. He's still enjoying them, but they're not as fun.
Playing them, especially with my year of Street Fighter 6 and being reintroduced to competitive fighting games.
Oh my god, dude. This dude, I say this every video. Anyone else that gets bullied, I'm against. Like, oh, I feel bad for everyone who gets bullied, you know? Obviously. Except for DSP. He's the only guy that needs to be bullied for life. Like, you know, if Kamala Harris or Trump goes on a campaign saying we as Americans can bully DSP, Phil Burnell every day, and the government will pay people's flights to Renton to fucking bully him, they got my vote. Let us go to Renton and bully Phil in person and let that be legal. Because this dude sucks ass. Like, this dude, man, it's unreal. It's unreal what you listen to.
Playing fighting games. By the way, this does not mean that I'm not enjoying them and I'm going to stop playing them, especially with my year of Street Fighter 6.
Euro Street Fighter 6. Reintroduce the competitive games, even though you've played fighting games throughout time, even before Street Fighter 6 came out. This dude played other competitive fighting games, and he's like, oh, this is the first time I'm getting reintroduced to it, man. Oh my god, can you get introduced to fucking
It's been
Bleach?
awesome, but there's also a ton of stress. Like
Clorox,
yesterday,
please, to be precise,
I went into
man.
this Street Fighter 6 stream, a day stream yesterday with M. Bison, with the mentality that I was going to play casual play for like an hour. I was going to relax with the audience. Every 2-3 sets, I was going to relax, have a conversation with the audience.
Okay.
Do shout-outs and the like. And then go back into the game
fault?
with a fresh mindset. I wasn't going to allow myself to get tilted or anything. For the most part, that happened until the very end of the stream when I actually didn't have time to take a break because I only had like 15 minutes left, so I just kept going. And that's actually the time when I got really, really tilted. All right.
Yeah, because you wanted to end on a win.
But
this dude is so pathetic, he needs to end on a win. Not a tryhard, by the way, but he needs to end a stream on a win. And then, if he loses, he just runs the dashboard so fast to end the stream. It's so pathetic. And now this dude, like, will just one and done matches left and right for Cammy. And this is a thing, like, that I kind of... So recently I started to match May and Axel and I do want to do some more Happy Chaos matchups. So maybe I'll start fighting Happy Chaos in the park maybe. But I started playing more May players, and I actually got pretty good at fighting them. Where it's actually like it's not as one-sided as it was years ago, and I got better at dealing with the Tatsugeki pressure game plan, and I got better at fighting that. Axel, I got a little bit better at maneuverability. He's still kind of a pain, but I got a little bit better with him. But these are things that I started to play more and more, and I started rematching them more often than not. The only time I don't rematch, honestly, is either if it's just straight up I'm just not having fun and I just feel like that I'm not getting my combos out. It's still kind of a bitch move, to be fair. So I'm not going to necessarily say that I'm any better, but I do try to at least maintain a set. The only time I ever do quit is mostly, like, the one thing I look for is the playability and the connection. If it's just, like, very slow and, like, lagging as fuck, I don't rematch that. It's like, no. If the match won't drop, it's like I can't fucking do a set with this.
Let me tell you, I'm just like playing the game. I'm like, I want to get better with Bison, but if I get a single dropped input, it's like the end of the world. Like I might as well not even have booted the game up. And that happened many times where, I'm in the midst of a match. It's like, okay, here's the combo. Standing medium, low medium, standing medium, EX says, oh, my third standing medium dropped completely. Even though it's the easiest sequence, it's not even a tough timing. It's super easy. So now they punish the fact that the scissors came out and their whole round is over. Oh,
that just happens.
Oh, look,
sometimes you drop
I'm about to win.
Easy
double
combos.
jumping medium punch. Only the first medium
that
punch
just
comes out. The
happens
second
a
one
lot.
completely drops.
It drives me up the wall when I'm playing as Jacko and I try to do down dust and into 2-3-6 kick. I love that combo. It's a fun combo. And then when I don't get the down dust and I just get a throw, it's like it's over. And that because I see it and it's like I can't do anything. And the other opponent sees it and it's like I got him. And it's so sad. It's tragic. It's tragic when it happens, but it happens.
I land next to the opponent in a disadvantageous position, and then they take advantage by putting me in the corner and the game's over. Oh. And that's what I mean. Like back in the day, you made one mistake. Okay, maybe in some cases that would be it. But in modern games, the fact that the damage potential is so high and it's not hard to do those combos. Like back in the day, okay, maybe you could destroy someone, but it was like an infinite combo that took a lot of execution and practice to do. Today it's like, oh, look. 3 hits, drive rush. Oh my God. 3 hits, super cancel. Oh, look, you lost 70%.
This dude says this, but he starts the match with drive rush all the time. And it's so dirty and garbage. He does drive rush into low jab, low jab, low jab. Things that he'd actually complain about if other people did. And then he does, like, throws, too. And his throws are even more greasier than the people who chain throw him. It's just greasy as fuck. This dude is awful.
% of your life. And anyone can do it. Not tough. All you gotta do is see someone do it. I mean, there's 5,000 fucking tutorial videos on YouTube about how to do it. So you just watch a few, you practice it a few times. There you go.
There you go.
So for me, just trying to
listen to
there's
this.
5,000 fucking tutorial videos on YouTube about how to do it. So you just watch a few, you practice it a few times. There you go.
There you go.
So for me, just trying to learn Bison.
Because DSP never did that. Just ignore the streams where he says he watched a video, then he went to training mode to train. And now you also notice, right? Correct? That the training mode he does is never recorded. The stuff he does before the match to like learn combos, that part's never recorded. But he does it. So he's part of the problem that he's complaining about. And again, we're 9 minutes in, and you're just seeing the nonsense just build up.
And not someone who's sitting there studying, watching endless videos. I have watched top videos of Bison, but I haven't been studying these fucking
Oh, fuck off! Oh, I've not been studying. I just watch them, man.
Dude, fucking drink bleach. You know the Clorox bleach? The thing that you use to like clean surfaces or whatever the fuck, just drink some of it. Just tell me what happened. Just tell me what happens afterwards. Please. Please.
Tutorial videos necessarily. I'm not sitting there labbing. Yes, this is what really gets me. Labbing.
This is what gets him. People who like go to training mode and learn the character. That's what gets him. This is the dude. This is the guy. Him. You go to any fucking fighting game stream he does. This fucker has done. One of the things he yells about is how people should learn how to play the game. They need to learn. Stop being balanced ruler and learn the game. They learn the game. What a bunch of idiots are learning the game. Again, this is the nonsense I was listening to. I was like, I can't believe this dude is saying this shit when he begged people to learn the game. Now that they're learning the game, he's like, wait a minute, guys. No, don't learn the game. Learn enough to, like, not win, obviously.
Literally people saying, Phil, I don't get it. You don't sit in training mode endlessly practicing your combos and your timing. And so when you're playing online, you drop stuff.
By the way, this dude literally complained in the same video.
I'm just trying to learn my timing, and I can't because these other people are bodying me.
If you're just learning timing, why don't you practice your timing then? In training mode, you know, the thing that comes with every fucking game. This dude acts as if like labbing is some elite strategy that no one can do. Except that every copy of the game comes with it. Everyone has a training mode. I've never seen a dude just get handed all these tools and say, I don't want them. Like, that's the one complaint I have with Strive. Strive doesn't really have a very good, does not have a good, like, tutorial mode. It has missions, but the missions, I think, are only there to teach you, like, just general combos, like, oh, how to use Roman cancel, you know, that kind of stuff. But they don't do, there's no character-specific tutorials. Like in XR, you can do combo trials with individual characters. The ones you have in Strive are online based because you're just playing recipes that other people have made, which is kind of nice, but at the same time, it's like I just kind of just wish there was something in the game I could just kind of use, and I don't need to just download them offline, you know. So that's like the one complaint. You go from like Revelator 2 to this, and it's like it is a massive decrease. That's kind of like I kind of liked how they did it more in XR. XR has a lot of stuff they even teach, even outside of the combo trials. There's a lot of stuff that hold you through each mechanic, which is like neat. But this dude will just not use these tools that Street Fighter 6 has given him. Street Fighter 6 says all these tools will not touch a single one, except for like the he does touch the trials a little bit and that kind of stuff, but he never retains what he learned.
When you get frustrated, why aren't you labbing? Labbing. Because in real life, people don't have time to sit around labbing.
When he was complaining how people were mad at him for playing Super Turbo at Evo, right? Everyone didn't like the version that the tournament picked because they said it's a bum version, stupid version, whatever the fuck. DSV was saying to people,
well, I learned that version. I took the time and I learned. I grinded to learn the version. So that's why it's fine. These other people, they complain and they didn't learn the version.
This and that. He took the time to learn Super Turbo. But now he's mocking this? That no one has time. Dude, you had time back then. Oh, he's a mature adult right now. When you're an adult, you have no time. Okay, sure, buddy.
Even when I was a former pro fighting game player, I never labbed. Like, what?
Then how did he learn Super Turbo? How did he learn the bum version? This dude really just wants to be a prodigy so bad, but he isn't. This dude really wants the clout of,
I picked up the game and I learned like that, man. I didn't need this. I learned on the fly.
And he wants to jerk himself off for that and swallow his own fucking cum. And this dude is so fucking sleazy about it. Like, dude, come on.
What the fuck are you talking about? You play the game. That's how you learn. You don't learn by sitting in training mode ad nauseum, practice combo, practice combo, practice combo, practice combo, practice combo, practice combo.
How do you think people got good? Again, like, this dude, it's just phenomenal how dumb he is. Like, everyone in the competitive scene says that it's a staple for these fighters to have a tutorial mode, and I guarantee you, if, let's say, Street Fighter 7 comes out, and it doesn't have any of these tutorial things that he's complaining about, he would be mad about it.
This game comes out, and it didn't have a single, thing about trading. Wow!
Practice combo, practice combo, practice combo. Because then guess what? You're just a fucking bot. You're just someone who's regurgitating a formula that you programmed into your head with muscle memory, rather than someone who's intelligent.
Dude, do you know why people practice combos? So you can learn it, then you can build on another combo after that. Or you could try to mix them in. Like, all this level of thinking, this 4D chess that other people are going through, he's like still on level 1. He's still stuck on level 1, man.
Intelligently fucking thinking. Why do you think there's so many people online?
And he wonders why when people like download this fucker, he's so easy to read. He gets bodied. He gets bodied so hard the moment someone understands what he's doing, and he's stuck, and he doesn't know. And there's all these instances where he's like, "How did that beat me? What? Huh?" And it's like, yeah, because these people probably understand the properties, and this dude will never learn. He'll never learn it.
That can actually do these crazy combos or a mix-up pattern in the corner, but the moment you rattle them and you get them out of that flowchart, they don't even understand how to play fighting games. So they're stuck eternally at like the 4 to 5 star diamond level. They can't ever push into master, or if they do, they completely die and lose every match. And those are the people who have 1,300 master ranking points because they can't win. They don't know how to play fighting games. They just labbed all day. So they have...
Dude, fucking...
If they do,
listen to this.
They completely...
Listen to how bullshit this is. He's sitting there telling people that, oh, these people, they labbed, so they're stuck doing this. Dude, the people he idolizes that are in the 1600s, they all lab. I hate to break it to you, Phil. Everyone who plays Street Fighter labs. Come on.
Die and lose every match, and those are the people who have 1,300 master ranking points because they can't win. They don't know how to play fighting games. They just labbed all day. So they have the muscle memory, but they have no fucking knowledge of how to play the game. So anyway, that's what I mean. Like, all this shit is just so different from back when I used to play competitive fighting games. I kind of feel like I could make a whole video about it. Maybe like a half-an-hour video that would kind of explain.
Oh my God. Please do.
And
but
it might open some eyes. I'm certainly not saying that modern fighting games are terrible by any means. I'm just saying it doesn't feel very welcoming or friendly to anyone who's not.
Oh,
might open some eyes.
Oh my God, dude! Like,
I'm not saying that modern fighting games are terrible by any means. I'm just saying it doesn't feel very welcoming.
Dude, these games come with training for a reason.
Or friendly to anyone who's not going to be committing endless amounts of time. There is no casual play anymore.
Dude, if you're playing and you're hoping to win or gain ranking points, guess what? You're gonna need to spend time with the game. Like, this dude is talking about ranking points and then saying it's not that very friendly. Then why are you in ranked mode, buddy? And then he's like, well, I go to casuals or this and that. Yeah, because people go there to fucking fuck around. Same with lobbies. Like, come on.
Anymore in modern fighting games. It just doesn't exist. The moment you jump online, you're facing tryhards.
This is the dude. This is the guy, right? That he went to casuals and he tries hard in casuals. He won't pick up Cammy just to play in casuals. He won't play any other character. When he did the lobby with Brian, he didn't even bother touching any other character. Didn't touch Kim. Didn't touch Jamie. Didn't touch Luke. Didn't touch anyone except for the ones he played. But he's like, well, if I'm gonna play against Brian, I need to learn the characters I'm playing against. But you're doing a fucking set with Brian. Why do you need to be a tryhard for Brian? Everyone, when he was playing all these other people, they were doing other characters. They were like, oh, we're gonna do this other stuff. He only stuck with the characters he knew, and he mastered, and all this other stuff. Like, you know, I sometimes when I'm like doing a fighting game stream and I'm playing people who I talked to, like I did a few sets with the Ludogorlor years ago at this point. Like I was biking, I was Jacko, and it's like, yeah, you know, these are characters I'm like really good at. And then I went to like Geo, and I would try to do all their characters just to fuck around, just to see if I could even like these characters or whatever. And that's kind of all I did. You know, sometimes it's just fun to play other characters, but this guy will not touch any other character because he's like, well, Q's a rushdown. I don't like a rushdown. Then why are you fucking Akuma, who's a rushdown? Why did you pick Luke? He's also a rushdown. Most of the characters he played are all rushdowns, almost, or just fucking gimmick
so
characters
and lab all day that you can't even fucking try shit. Like, oh, my first time playing a new character, let's experiment. Oh, I just got completely dominated in 10 seconds. I didn't know what I was doing, and they just...
Dude, how come when I learn a character, like, I stuck with Slayer really long, by the way, and this is a character that, like, I never touched him in any other Guilty Gear game, except for Strive. I played Slayer in that, and I was like, wow, this guy is kind of fun, and I learned stuff with him, I guess, whatever.
Destroyed me, I didn't even have a chance to press a button.
Same with Abba.
Oh, that's a fun fighting game, right? I mean, no.
Like,
and
I lost a lot with Abba, and then I got good with her. Like I got to the point where I feel I'm pretty good with her. I don't really combo into like the transformation stuff because personally, in my opinion, I think her normal state is kind of more fun. Her jealousy state is good. It's a really good mode because she's very fast and a heavy hitter and she has really good moves, but her normal state is really fun, and I feel like a lot of people sleep on it. Like, everyone just kind of writes it off, but it's actually really good. It's a really good state, in my opinion, because you're in for the majority of the match. If you're not good in that state, you're never going to do the transformation. So, I'm really good with her normal state, and I never really need to do the transformation. Like, I kind of do the transformation, this guy has a flex almost. That's kind of where jealousy is for me when I play Abba. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to just do normal stuff with her, and then it's like, hey, if I feel like I'll transform, and you know, it's over. It's Jover for you.
It's an online experience in Street Fighter 6 and others as well, but Street Fighter 6 is pretty bad. Anyway, so the point I'm making here is that
I would love it. I kind of would like it if he played Guilty Gear and I matched him in Guilty Gear. I like I kind of wish we lived in that reality where he's a Guilty Gear player because I feel like I could beat him. I feel like I could win. It'd be an easy win for me.
In Street Fighter 6, here I am approaching it. I'm gonna be cool and calm. I'm gonna approach it in a new way. It was ridiculous.
But knowing him, he's gonna be a fucking happy chaos man.
I think I won like 13 matches and I lost like 8 or something like that. So I won way more than I lost in casual play. The moment I started playing at ranked 5-star diamond with Bison, first of all, I only fought 4 fucking characters. Now, that's an exaggeration. I think I fought 2 Kims, maybe 1 Aki, maybe not. I think I fought 1 JP, but it was like an army of fucking Cammies, M Bisons, Ryus, and Akumas.
And you know, Evo happened and Cammy won. So you know how today's podcast is gonna go. And then he's gonna complain that everyone's gonna pick Cammy now, which is kind of funny because I'm playing Strive and no one's picking Jacko. Everyone's terrified of Jacko. Jacko's great though. She's a cool character. Jacko haters don't come at me. Okay.
And that was it. It was like cycling 4 characters. That's not fun. That's boring as dirt. Only fighting against the same 4 characters. You just don't want to play anymore. Like, dude, it's the same shit again. I'm fucking bored of this. Give me any other character. Like, I would take a fucking Jury. I would take Ken's. Give me any character, even a top tier character.
Dude, this dude complained about Ken. He literally said there's an army of Kens. But now he wants Ken.
Give me something for variety. So I can have fun. No, it's the same fucking 4 characters in a circle. They're fucking tryhards. All they do is they want to pick the new hot top tier character and just fucking, oh, I want to get wins. I want to get the master. It's fucking lame. Oh my god, it's a bad mentality.
But Cammy got nerfed, so you know, come on. But at the same time, who fucking cares? Like, dude, you know, if there was an army of happy chaos, he'd have a point. But I mean, come on.
You know, well, what I find hilarious are these Cammies that are eternally stuck at 5-star diamond and cannot get the fucking master.
Dude, his Akuma is stuck in 5-star diamond. His Luke is stuck in diamond. Like, and he's mocking Cammys that are stuck in diamonds supposedly. Aren't people gonna get master anyway with losing records? Huh?
I mean, Cammy's a launch character. It's been over a year. If you didn't get her to master yet, you're probably never getting her to master. It's time to try something different.
And then he says to these people to drop the character and find someone else. What if they don't want... Like, this is also very annoying, because what if these people who just pick Cammy and they're stuck in Diamond don't care and they just like the character? And he's telling them they should change their character. Like, then what are they playing the game for? Maybe they're having fun with Cammy, even though they're losing Phil. Huh? And this is the guy that's stuck with low-tier characters and he brags about it. And now he's like mocking where they are, where other people are in this fucking game. But if you do that to him, you're negative and stupid and childish. And he called people sociopaths for caring about rank. This guy called people sociopaths for caring about ranked. And what is this? What is this? Telling people, caring about other people's ranking points? That is pretty sociopathic, correct? Like, if it's sociopathic to care about his ranking points, then what does it say about him caring about other people's ranking points? Think about it.
Like, maybe try to learn how to play the game instead of just learning
And now he's telling people to learn the game. But he just said in this fucking video that people should not learn the game. Don't lab. Labbing is bad, but they should lab. This dude, please just drink some bleach. Drink a whole gallon. Go to your local Fred Meyer's. Buy 2 gallons. They may have like a 2-for-1 kind of deal. Get both and just chug them both down. Just do it. Do it as a DSP Feasting with the King tries it special marathon stream. He should do it for DSP's DSP. That'd be so hype. I'd watch it. I'd watch it and I'd contribute. I'd be a positive supporter if he did that. But he won't, because he's a little bitch and he's scared of bleach.
One fucking pattern that got you to 5-star diamond but will never get you to the next level because you have no actual knowledge of fighting games. Maybe stop labbing and actually like fucking learn fighting games instead.
Stop labbing.
Just say.
Do you know what labbing even is? It's learning. And repetition is part of learning. That's why, like, when you study, you just kind of go over the same material until you know it forwards and backwards. And I like that someone asked about how to study, and he gave like a non-answer. Like, oh, be sure to take breaks, man. Wow, what good advice. Take breaks.
Just saying.
You never heard that one before.
Anyway, so yeah, like, yesterday was just not a good session for me. I genuinely was going into it with a fresh mindset that I was going to play it differently. And by the end of the day, I was just as frustrated and pissed off. And I felt like it was a waste of time. I think I gained all day 150.
He is a waste of time. DSP is a waste of time.
Ranking points. At least I gained points. But still.
Oh my god,
I'm
thank god he gained points, guys.
Right?
But he's not a tryhard, but thank god he gained points.
I'm absolutely like ridiculous. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do to enjoy the game when it's the same 4 characters in a loop. If I drop one move, I can't. That's it. Game over. Right? It's oh my god.
Oh
it's
my
like
god.
Mind numbing. Gives you a headache. Makes you feel like this is what the game is now. I can't even have fun. It's not even like I could jump online and wow, in 3 hours I played like 12, 13 different characters and was good variety and we had good matchups. No. Every matchup's played exactly the same.
Oh
It's
my
like you're playing
god.
the same thing 17, 18 times. It's like sitting in a photocopy. You're just photocopying the same thing over and over for 3 hours straight.
But
It's
you know,
not fun.
he keeps saying this, but it's like, why don't you just try to learn? Like, I fought so many soul bad guys to the point where I kind of like learned some things about the matchups a little bit better, and I can handle like these matchups more. Like, come on.
Fun. That's not good at all. But what's happened is I feel like when everyone decided that they were going to put all of their tech online, meaning I'm going to make this video, here's how you do the meta with fucking Cammy, right? Well, guess what? Now everyone copied it and everyone plays it exactly the fucking same. So now there's no originality, there's no discovery, there's no anything that's interesting in the game. It's just the same pattern over and over. Put me to sleep, right?
But this dude, like, he leaves himself open. Like, I really don't remember ever struggling that hard fighting Cammy in Street Fighter 6. Like, actually, I kind of like playing her. I'm a Minnow main, by the way, and I kind of like fighting Cammy players because I learned it's easy anti-air training in a lot of ways, and it's just kind of fun to deal with sometimes. Like, there's just stuff you have to learn. And this dude is like, he leaves himself open to like hooligans and all this other nonsense. And it's like, dude, you don't really make it hard for them.
It's not what the spirit of fighting games even is supposed to fucking be. That's the Street Fighter V mentality. That's why Street Fighter V was a terrible game, because there was no creativity. It was literally everyone playing the game.
Didn't even learn crush counters or crush combos, whatever the fuck, in Street Fighter V. And he's saying this shit. Like, come on. Come on.
Exactly the fucking same. Now, when you get out of certain characters, it's played like I very rarely see adults.
This dude plays like Geef and Lily the same. Find a move that gives you easy mobility, grapple. Dive rush, grapple, dive rush, low jab. It's the same shit. Like, I kind of wonder if you look at the gameplay of his Blanca, Dalsim, like, you just look at all these characters, how similar some of the combos are. Because there is obviously some variation, because not every character has the same moves, obviously. But I wonder if the neutral gameplay and like just the normals are the same, like just the same kind of links, same kind of like setup. Because I feel like he does low jab a lot in any character. Like, that's what he just goes for.
Dalsim, that's played identically across the board. Zangief, I rarely see a Zangief that's played identically. Blanca is like really unique. Every Blanca seems to play a little different.
Oh
that's
my God.
cool, and that's what I like about Street Fighter 6. It does have that variety to it. Thankfully, it's not just the same thing. So it has the best of both worlds. You got your shitty pattern play of Street Fighter V for those who suck at fighting games, and then you've got actual unique play with some ingenuity and imagination to it with certain other.
And you know, it's so funny he's saying this shit, but he says he doesn't want to touch Guilty Gear because it's too cumbersome for him. It's too complicated. It's scary. People can take a hit back. They could do a roaming cancel and you just have to take it. That's scary, man.
Unique character, so it does have that balance. But I hate this pattern shit, and that's what the game is becoming online. Almost every person now has just memorized the pattern, and this is how I play, and that's not how you play fighting game. But they think it is, because they're squeaking out wins, because that's how the game's been designed, you know? Anyway, yesterday, I was so stressed out, because my whole intention was to try to get Bison to master, or at least get him a little closer.
We're halfway through the video.
3 hours, got like 150
and there's
ranking
more.
points. At that rate, it'll take me another 7 streams, you know? Well, okay, that's another exaggeration. It'd probably take me like at least another 3 or 4 streams of playing to get him to master. I don't even want to do that. Like, I really don't. I don't want to play these same fucking people, these same fucking matchups. They're boring. They're very boring to me. So I'm wondering what's going to happen. When it comes to, you know, Thursday, when I come back from my break, the mainstream of Street Fighter 6, more Bison. I'm going to do some casual again. I'm probably going to try to reduce the amount of casual play I do, because I kept going. I went almost an hour and a half of casual play, and then I realized, oh man, now I just don't have enough time to get as far in ranked as I wanted. I kind of screwed that up, and that's on me, but it was because I didn't feel confident enough. I was playing, and I was like, dropping an input, bad execution, and why? Because I don't play enough to hang with these fucking people. I play Street Fighter, once every 3 days? And I play it for only a few hours.
Wow.
A lot of these people, like I said, they're labbing all fucking day. Then they jump online, they play at night. It's dude, this is all they do. Yet they're stuck at 5-star diamonds.
Dude. And he's mocking people. Why bother being this negative? He just knows what they're thinking. They just know that they spend all day playing Street Fighter and then they're stuck in Diamond. Well, maybe they're stuck fighting pattern players and they can't get out of it, Phil. Like, dude, come on. And you know, it's always funny to me when he was playing Street Fighter 6 in the heyday, and he got platinum. It was just this one segment where you just felt the salt just jump. He was like, I can't believe they saw it platinum, big letters. He's like, he got so mad. I think Hate Army has a clip of it. I think he was playing Honda, I want to say. Fighting against Ken. Ken wins. and he gets platinum, and he was so mad. And this dude is mocking other people for being stuck in diamond. But man, if you mock him for having Akuma stuck in diamond, he'd be saying you're stupid.
So again, so in some cases, it's not just about time invested; it's about level of ingenuity and intelligence and understanding, rather than just pattern play ad nauseum. I think that's what a lot of people are missing in Street Fighter. Anyway. So the point I'm making here is,
and again, it's always funny to watch like the piece to piece restream, because excuse me, especially when DSP's fighting a Cammy, and you do get to hear at least some insight where like piece to piece is actually giving like reactions to what the Cammy is doing, and it's like, oh, you should do this. Oh wow, this is crazy. Whatever the fuck. And it's like, oh, this is okay. This is pretty sick. Like, you at least understand where you know, the variety the Cammy player is going, so it kind of like just dismisses DSP's fucking, oh, they all play the same, man. When you're listening to an actual Cammy player to say, oh, he's doing this and this is very different from this or whatever the fuck.
No exaggeration right now. Today we're about to play Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, okay? I'm excited for it. We're in a whole new area we unlocked. I'm going to check out this whole northwestern area of the map and see what's there and see where it goes from there. And I'm excited for that, but it's like, I'm actually realizing playing Elden Ring today will likely be less stressful and more enjoyable than when I played Street Fighter yesterday. I'm actually going to have more fun, more discovery, right? Because we're going to see new stuff. You see my point? You're playing Street Fighter 6, you don't even get to see anything new. It's the same fucking patterns over and over. I'm playing Elden Ring, we're going to see new areas, new bosses, new dungeons, right?
You know, he keeps saying patterns, but he doesn't explain what the pattern is.
I'm going to enjoy this a lot more today. That says something. You know, it really does say something.
You're a bitch.
One of the most challenging games out there, crushing difficulty. I'm going to enjoy and be more relaxed to play this today. But it's just the fact, okay? Oh no, Lord X Law says,
no.
So the main issue is that fighting games are too competitive now and it's hard to keep up. No, the problem is that today,
oh my God,
due to factors that are very different from back in the day, meaning
factors.
By spreading the competitive information about a fighting game to the masses right away, you get personal gain from it, right?
How does the gain a person has over uploading videos, like, oh my God, dude, this is like so stupid. Like, okay, when he says like, oh, people are spreading information about the game, you're thinking, okay, you know, they're spreading information about the character. Like, oh, they're telling you how to play the character, and that's like, you know, you can't like knowledge check anyone if they all know the thing or whatever. You think that's the angle he's going with. He does, but also he goes after the fact that the person who's uploading it is benefiting from it, which is completely unfair coming from DSP, Mr. I uploaded videos so you guys can experience the game with me and all this other stuff, and you can learn about the game when I play it, or whatever the fuck. Like, he also gets gain. He's uploading these videos of Street Fighter 6. No one is learning how to play the game by watching his videos. I learned when he used to do community nights and he fought a few Manos, I learned combos from watching his fucking stream. And he got gain from it because he got a view, guys. He got people tipping him, he got Jax Raxer, he got super chats, he got memberships, he got all this stuff. But that's not personal, that's not him getting personal gain. Why are we drawing this line where other people can't gain from uploading their fucking tech? It's their own tech that they upload and they want to share it. Like, there's stuff I do in Guilty Gear, like I have a short where I'm doing stuff to a Johnny player, and I was like, this is actually kind of funny, or whatever. And I shared it, because it's like, look at this, guys. And I have another combo video, or a match video I want to upload, because at the end of the day, I don't know what I did. I saved it so I can look at the button reader, so I can at least see what I was pushing. Because I was doing stuff, and I was just in the moment. I was like, how am I doing this combo? And after I did, I was like, I don't know how I did that. Like, if you put a gun to my head, I wouldn't tell you how I did it. And sometimes I'm very fortunate that you can do that now in fighting games because these are good combos and I want to learn them.
You make money, you get views, get notoriety, right? Then all of a sudden you can immediately adopt that. You get noticed. Oh, maybe I get signed for a team. Maybe I get a sponsorship.
This is so fucking lame to assume that everyone who uploads this is thinking they could be part of a team and this and that. Like, again, is Nitro part of a team? I don't think he is because maybe he is. Maybe I'm ignorant. But at the same time, who fucking cares? I respect the game, man. I respect how he played Jacko. It was a crazy set he did, man.
Man, I can make big money on my streams. Because of all that, there is literally no time of discovery anymore in any fighting game.
What are you talking about, though? Like, honestly, there is still stuff to be discovered. Like, again, I discovered that stuff with Jacko by watching Nitro play. But come on, man. Come on,
a new character is released or a new DLC patch comes out, everyone knows everything within a day. And that era of discovery, that time frame when a new fighting game was released or an update to a fighting game was released, used to be one of...
He's just mad he can't, like, body people by knowledge he has that no one else has. Or just bodying off of unknowing. Like, there's stuff like Jacko, like... in Strive is a silly character. At the start, like, year one of her super was a grapple. Now, of course, like, everyone probably assumed that because, she literally grabs you and all this other stuff. They changed it to a strike move, and for a while, no one knew, like, and they did a patch note about it, and everyone was talking about it. Yeah, I still see people respond to her super like it's a grapple by jumping. Depending on the jump, you can still get them with that super. But then there's a discoverability when you're biking and you're like, I could parry that now. Wow. And then you parry it. And then you're like, wow, man.
One of the most fun, enjoyable times because everyone was on the same equal footing, messing around, trying to learn everything, and you would have fun new gameplay mechanics, people experimenting with new things, people trying to see how things fit, and it would last a while. Today, it's literally 5 minutes. In some cases, it's no time at all because they have access to new content, certain people, before it's even released. Man. So they're already making
I also think this is bullshit anyway because let's say we take away YouTube. YouTube gets destroyed. No one can look at YouTube anymore. It's done, guys. YouTube is over. I feel like people would still learn about characters within a day because they would just see what the character's doing. Like, when Bison's in the air, you could probably just assume you could do a dragon punch and it'd stop it. Because again, it's an aerial attack. I mean, a lot of aerial attacks can be stuffed by dragon punch or just a normal anti-air. Like, I'm sure you could do it.
Videos about a new character and a new gameplay mechanic before it's even in the real game, and it's already been spoiled for everyone before anyone can even play it. It's just... in my opinion, when they decided that everything should be instant gratification, instead of earning it by playing and learning yourself.
This dude says this, but in every rank stream, this dude was mad he wasn't getting satisfied by getting ranking points or upping his rank. He has fucking streams where he's sad about progress. I'm not progressing in Street Fighter 6, man. That's not looking for instant gratification? Okay.
It's now, hey, the moment something is out, everyone knows about it because it's already online. Every plot is spoiled. Every Easter egg is found. Every nuance of the meta of anything competitive is already exposed within 24 hours. When that happens, there is no fun factor to a game anymore. You've already exposed everything. Like, how do you even have a good time? Oh, it's a feeling of a new game. No, it feels old within a day. Because everyone already knows everything, right? When a new character comes out, you should be able to have fun with them at least for a little bit before it's so serious that, oh, I took one hit because I made a mistake. Oh, I lost the entire game. What the fuck just happened? It's brand new. How the fuck does everyone know this right from the get-go? Within 24 hours of Bison being out, Already everyone knew you can't do a scissor kick because someone could just punish it with standing light kick into a free combo. How the fuck did you know that? How does every player know that? Because some fucking dunce made a video.
What's funny? You know what's funny about these videos that I Hate Army is putting in this? All these videos are all positive, like, hype videos. That's probably the only negative. How to counter Bison. But there was one that said, like, how to play Bison, hype. But look how positive these videos are.
How to beat Bison. And they spoiled it. So no one discovers it naturally. Everyone just knows it within 24 hours. And now you've basically ruined the entire discovery period for the character. And that takes the fun factor out of the game. That's my point. It's not that everyone's trying to play harder. Hey, that's naturally going to happen when now there's a reward. There's now a carrot at the end of the stick. It used to be you just do it for fun.
Oh my god, now it's talking about fucking rewards. Dude, come on. Not everyone who plays these games that learn the games and watch these videos. Like, dude, you watch tech videos yourself. Why are you watching tech videos then, Philip? Again, he's shooting on all these people watching videos and all this other stuff, but his problem is that these people are gaining money and all this stuff, but this dude participates. He watches these videos. And then he takes it on his own stream. Why is he learning the characters so badly? Because he has to, and he says every time, it wouldn't be fun if I played a game and I kept losing, right guys? I need to win. What's the fun? Oh, I play a game and I lose. I didn't even try. And it's like, dude, that's not what people are even saying. This dude is full of shit. And this guy just keeps complaining. Whine, whine, whine.
Now, if you get competitive in a fighting game, you have a chance to get signed.
All because people can possibly, oh my god. Dude, this looks like a different person. What the fuck? This doesn't even look like DSP. Dude, this is DSP without the fucking beard. This is what he'd look like. This is what he'd look like without his little mustache. Actually, no, I see it now. But this looks like a mouth. This does not look like DSP at all. Like, it's to the point I almost feel like Heat Army just snuck in another dude in this video to fuck with you.
Money in a setting, playing tournaments and traveling with a team. You could get sponsorships. You can make money on a stream. So I get it. Like, there's now a goal at the end that you could profit from being good. But
again, I love that he's mocking people who are profiting for getting good. But they're learning the game. They're participating in tournaments. Like, tournaments have rewards. All this other stuff. Like, dude, come on.
The fact that because that's happened, now fighting games are no fun to be played. You ruined it. Like, what's the fucking point? Unless you plan on becoming a pro player in a fighting game, what exactly is the incentive to be playing Street Fighter 6 right now?
So now, if I want to get good at a fighting game, I need to participate in the FGC. What if I just want to get good at Chaco and I just want to have fun and get good with her? Like, it's kind of nice. Honestly, sometimes when I'm playing a game and someone just tells me I'm really good, and I'm like, what? Like, an LG player literally told me, like, I posted a deal on Twitter and it said that I could dominate my Chaco. And I was like, what? Huh? But it's like, I'm actually decent with her because I played her a lot. I'm like 112 with her.
Like I said, I've had people the last couple of months come into the chat saying, man, I like watching your Street Fighter 6, so I tried to play it. I just get bodied endlessly. I can't even win a single round. Everyone just dominates me.
Yeah, because people give up. Like, literally, this is the same shit. When people say, I can't draw, I can't even draw a stick figure. And it's like, dude, just draw. You have to draw for hours. And all this stuff, there's always a grind with anything if you want to get good at it. If you want to be good in a fighting game, guess what you're going to have to do, buddy? You're going to have to sit down.
No chance to even win a single game. Yeah, that's lame.
You're gonna have to lose a lot.
It used to be like that.
Oh
you
my
actually
god!
Had a chance to kind of fuck around and have fun.
No, you didn't. Wrong, buddy. Because if you go to a fucking arcade, you're gonna get bodied, man.
Even if you weren't so serious.
Whatever.
Now it's like every fucking player is a
Who the fuck's calling? I don't know this number. I'm gonna tell them to shut up. Shut up. I'm in the middle of something. This is important. Talk to my voicemail.
Aspiring to be,
Talk about my
you
voicemail.
know, the next top player kind of deal, and it sucks the fun out of the fucking game.
Get good then. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not winning. Game sucks. Goo goo gaga.
See, I completely disagree. Epsilon Knight says the games themselves have the tools to improve, though. Back in the day, some people would have exclusive tech they didn't share, and they
get this, right? And, oh,
bodied
man.
everyone with it, and that's not fun. No, actually, that's the opposite. It was super fun. Because here's what would happen. You'd be...
Listen to this. Now, it's funny. I watched a little bit of the throwback stream last night through WWPIG, and he had a mini rant that I was like, what the fuck? Like, he's watching Dark Souls and we're talking about the FGC, and he said, like, oh, people would save their tech, man. They would keep it to themselves. Now everyone just shares it. He kind of shed on the idea of sharing tech, and it's like, dude, like, isn't that a positive thing? They're trying to help the community and lift them up by helping them play the game.
You'd be the best person in your community.
Now get this. Let's listen to this again.
See, I completely disagree. Epsilon Knight says the games themselves have the tools to improve, though. Back in the day, some people would have exclusive tech they didn't share, and they bodied everyone with it, and that's not...
And that's how DSP operates. Go to his fucking 3rd anniversary streams. Every lobby needed Goji Tanks to show up to get him to leave. He would go into another person's lobby. He would fight them, then he would just stay on top the whole night. And it's like, dude, what if these are just a bunch of friends playing the game? And then this fucker shows up and he's like, oh yeah, man, no, this is my lobby. And then, like, everyone just leaves. Like, there's a difference between, like, kind of just winning and then, like, whatever, but he picked his best characters. He never picked weird characters. He never, like, did anything. He didn't even try to challenge himself.
That's not fun. No, actually, that's the opposite. It was super fun.
And of course, it's the opposite.
Because here's what would happen.
But I just love that, whatever.
You'd be the best person in your community. But then you would leave your community to go to a tournament.
Now, again, the dude said that people would keep tech to themselves and body people with it. And that's not fun. Which is a very singular complaint. That is one-on-one. And it only is an issue for the person who's losing and all this other stuff. And the issue is that the dude wouldn't share the tech. But he's out arguing, well, that guy can, like, leave and go somewhere else and fight another good guy. Okay, but that's, like, not even that's not relevant to what the dude just said. I mean, reading is hard. I mean, DSP might have a hard time reading, but, like, you know, he might need to read some children's books and, like, kind of understand how words work.
And the tournament was a get-together of all different people from the region, maybe even people...
Again, they're not talking... The dude isn't talking about tournaments.
Flying across the country, shit. Maybe even people flying in from another country to perform at a tournament. And that's when you were exposed to all of this tech. It wasn't just, I go to the tournament to compete. It's you're going to the tournament to learn. This is your opportunity to educate yourself on the game and to see new strategies.
But this is dumb, though. Think about it. Right? And this is, again, needlessly negative. Just more needlessly negativity from this guy. He's saying, like, well, you could go to EVO to learn. What if I can't afford to go to EVO? What if I can't fly there? Dude, we had a pandemic. This dude who always says, we had a pandemic, guys, and everyone loved me because everyone was locked at home and they were forced to watch me, and all this other bullshit. But this dude is saying, like, you just go to tournaments and you learn. But what is wrong by learning by watching streams and all this other stuff? Isn't that the same thing, just in a different delivery? No, it's wrong because everyone learns too fast. That's the problem. People learn too fast. You can't body scrubs that quickly anymore because the scrubs are learning too fast.
Strategies and figure stuff out because for the first time you get exposed.
This is like you're watching a Planet of the Apes film, and this is like the beginning where the apes start to learn, and they start to do shit, and then you have that one guy like, these apes are learning too fast. They're gonna fuck us, guys. These apes are gonna destroy the world. They're gonna like put us in cages. And that's how DSP is about scrubs. Planet of the Scrubs. The scrubs are learning too fast. We had a medication to help the old FGC heads to keep playing games. But now that drug has mutated the scrubs into being pros, and the pros are now being scrubs. It's a scary world in the planet of the scrub.
Exposed to this melting pot of gameplay that you couldn't find.
Melting
there was
pot,
no
fucking melt your eyes,
you
melt
it
your
all
face.
out on within 24 hours. So the tournament was a super fun event because it was where you would actually get to see.
But the bar of entry is high. Like, it's not super duper high, but it's high enough that not everyone can go. Not everyone can just fly to Las Vegas. Not everyone can go to a fucking hotel and just stay there. Oh my god.
The best of the best duke it out, show their skill, and no one had any clue who was going to win. At any waking moment, you could have a nobody walk in from the street.
A nobody won the Guilty Gear Top 6. This dude was a newcomer to EVO, and he picked Jacko. Jacko is not she's not an easy character by any means, and she's not high tier either. And he won EVO. Now, of course, it's the luck of they do a bracket reset. I don't know why. I to be honest, when Jacko lost the initial, I was like, oh, I was so sad. I was like, oh man, not Jacko. And then I left. And then I went on Twitter and I started seeing people saying, reset, reset, reset. I was like, what the fuck a reset? I go to the EVO channel. I was like, they're fighting again? Oh my god, Jacko's kicking ass? And then Jacko won, baby. I mean, come on. And that dude was a nobody. Oh.
The streets and have some strategy you've never seen and dominate the top players. That was incredibly fun. That doesn't exist anymore.
Wrong.
At all.
It
Because
did
everyone
exist,
knows the tech
stupid.
right away. And that has ruined that feeling of chance and discovery.
But the thing he's complaining about is not relevant to him. He doesn't go to tournaments. He won't participate in tournaments. Why does he care for this?
Kind of like, almost like, you know, you never know what's going to happen. That's fun. That fun's gone. Where is it? Everyone knows everything. Everyone has the same combos, the same patterns, the same game.
Dude, I've never seen a Jacko player play like Nitro. Literally, I fought Jackos, and I've always said a Jacko mirror is a scary match for me because it'll either be a very easy match for me, or it's a nightmare where I'm scared. I'm scared for my life. And that's just how it is. That's just how it is. If I was fighting Nitro, I'd be terrified. Because, dude, you can easily lock people down with the servants. Because that's the scary aspect of the servants. The servants add a lot of pressure. No one thinks about it half the time. Because you think, okay, I can just hit the servant and it'll despawn. Whatever. But at the same time, that servant can fuck you up very, very easily.
Gameplay, the same fucking flowchart, right? Oh, within 24 hours, no one ever scissor kick again with Bison because you can punish it immediately. Why the fuck do we know that within 24 hours? That's stupid as shit.
It's stupid shit to learn, guys.
So anyway, that's just some of the few things, you know, that I have to say. But, you know, a lot of people will likely disagree with me, but that's a different perspective. Most of these people who play fighting games today, they only started playing in this modern era. They probably, the first game they played was Street Fighter 4 or 5, right? And for me, it's like, dude, I've been playing since Street Fighter 2. Actually, I played Street Fighter 1, all right? Of course, it wasn't competitive. So for me, it feels so different, you know? What it really is, it's that old school Smash Mouth feeling. To get good, you have to go to the arcade, you have to put your quarters in, you have to take your beatings, but it's through that time-tested combat and
this dude loves getting beaten and all this other shit. And he should get beaten more, obviously. But this dude says this shit, but he complains the loudest when he's on the receiving end of this.
Metal that you get better. It's not, oh, I sit in the lab, I sit in the lab, I sit in the lab, la 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 la. Oh, now I've memorized the same pattern that everyone else knows. Now I apply that online.
Oh my god.
And then you go online, oh, I got lucky. Now I'm in my pattern. Now I win the round. And then the moment, oh, I couldn't apply the pattern, I lose instantly because I don't know how to play.
Dude, that's any character. Like, dude, when you can't get going in a game, you lose. What a shocker. What a shocking concept. This dude is fucking brain dead. Listen to this nonsense.
Else knows. Now I apply that online. Better. It's not, oh, I sit in the lab. I sit in the lab.
Dude, you sit in the lab to learn the match, to learn the character.
I sit in the lab. La 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 la.
How does he think that people he watched to learn these fucking characters? How does he think that they learn these combos? By the way, and again, he sat in the lab too. There were matches, you can find them in Piece of Pastry streams, years of them, whatever, where he sat in a fucking training room at the beginning of the stream to practice combos. This dude is part of the problem he has. And he's saying like, well, these other people sit in the lab and they practice combos. He does the same shit. And he's saying that he's better than everyone. Go fucking choke on bleach, dumbass.
La, la. Oh, now I've memorized the same pattern that everyone else knows. Now I apply that online. And then you go online, oh, I got lucky. Now I'm in my pattern. Now I win the round. And then the moment, oh, I couldn't apply the pattern, I lose instantly because I don't know how to play fighting.
Oh my god, dude, that's any player. Dude, that happens to you as well. You drop a move and you can't do your combo and then you lose because you're rattled. Dude, that's just how pressure works. It goes both ways. But when he adds pressure, that's skill, man. When other people do, that's pattern play. This dude needs to fucking find a bridge and do some flips.
Half the people I lose to are terrible at fighting games, but they've labbed enough that they've learned that pattern that you can't really get out of unless you get lucky because it's a guessing game. All right, so anyway, I wanted to get that off my chest. If I make a video about this, it'll be way more organized. Like, I'm just kind of all over the place today with this.
Right.
But
please make this video. Make this video.
For someone like
me, dare you.
I'm not going to sit here and try hard out the games. I'm not going to sit here and lab out my shit.
You do!
I don't have time for that.
This dude literally labbed out shit, though.
Life, I'm a variety streamer. When I play fighting games, that's my opportunity.
Go to the beginning of Bison. What did he do? He went to the lab. At the beginning, when Rashid dropped, he went to the lab. Day 1 of Street Fighter 6, he went to the lab. But now he doesn't do that, guys. Fucking
play.
Shut
unless
up.
You want to see me have a lab stream where all I do is sit in training mode practicing a combo, and you want to go to sleep,
and of course we go
I'm not
to
gonna be labbing.
But of course we go to the extremes. The thing is, the issue with him doing training is that he doesn't do anything meaningful in training mode that's interesting. He just learns boring combos.
Could be playing, but it's become very, very tough to actually play fighting games at any kind of a fun capacity. When I play, I get experiences like yesterday, where I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to get my stuff down. If I make one mistake, the whole round's over. Things are dropping, and I'm like getting so frustrated because it's like, was it me? Was it my joystick? Was it the netcode? It wasn't input delay because we solved that issue. Like, one of the things has been taken out, right? So what is the factor? I don't even know. And it's so frustrating when you can't advance because simple little mistakes are leading to entire games of failure because everyone has labbed out so fucking much. Oh my god.
Oh man. My god, man.
Anyway.
These stupid
I've said my
players
piece.
and learning.
I think I've gabbed enough about fighting games this morning. Like I said, I think I'm gonna make I will kind of make at some point. I don't know if it'll be anytime like today, but I think I want to make like a formal video discussing
Come on, make a video.
I don't
make
know
that
where to
video.
Put it. Like I said, I would like to put it on DSP Reacts, but I don't think anyone would watch it on that channel. I think if I put it on this channel, it has a higher chance of being.
Okay. Now, should I bother with today's podcast? I'm scared to ask. I'm terrified. Well, let's go. Let's fucking go.
All right, I don't know what Jasper did. I just searched the house. I don't see anything.
Oh god,
he did. There was a loud noise. I was like, "What the?" Oh, he's hyper. He's running all around now. Anyway, so yeah.
This is
so
not
the point I'm making
watchable. I'm gonna lower the quality.
Cammy is incredibly.
Oh my god, we're talking about Cammy.
Good in Street Fighter 6. She always was. People who want to talk shit are just people who either are excited for all of that. It sounds good to me. Good variety and good fun.
Okay, we're just gonna
two. Rem. Well, we could definitely. Oh, this could be cool. Huh. If you say so. Having the absolute most problem with in Street Fighter 6, the character who I've been complaining about, saying I feel like the kids say told you so. No, really I do. I hate to say suggestions. Now, up Saturday. I'm excited. Give me some feedback, but we really got to figure out what I'm doing tomorrow. Let's talk about this over the course of today. What game should I play tomorrow?
By the way, what's funny about this, though, I'm going to just throw this in there. When Mitsugami, whatever the fuck, failed and was a bust, people are telling him, Phil, will you do a Game Pass exploration stream? He literally said, no, I don't have time for that. We don't have room for Game Pass. And now we don't know what we're doing Tuesday. Of course.
I'm totally open to many. Hate to say it. It's fun now. There's one quick thing I want to discuss about Evo. And you know, I hate to say I hate to say I told you so. I do. I hate to say it. It's funny I end up saying it. So
I'm so glad this dude is not playing Guilty Gear. As much as I wish he did so I could body him in Guilty Gear, I'm glad he's not playing Guilty Gear and he doesn't care. He thinks it's a bunch of weirdos.
So often, because I'm right all the time. But
oh my god, we're off to a great start.
But
already I want to fucking
that I have been having the absolute most problem with in Street Fighter 6. The character who I've been complaining about, saying I feel like
dude, the person who lost to Cammy probably is bitching less about Cammy than this fucking guy.
Way overpowered. The character has too many options. The character's too safe. The character literally in certain situations doesn't have to have
you know what? He says this stuff, but I got a question. Then why wasn't it Cammy versus Cammy? Why wasn't it a mirror match? If Cammy's so good, why wasn't Cammy versus Cammy? Huh?
Brain cell activated to play because it's such a flowchart character, and the character just has too many advantages, right?
Dude, like, I'm not a Cammy player. I don't really like Cammy. I don't like her design. You know, not for me. I like her design in Street Fighter 6, to be fair, but I don't really care for Cammy, to be honest. I'm not crazy into blondes. You know, crazy. That's why I like red hair, brunette, white hair is pretty cool, like Edelgard. You know, whatever. But whatever, I'm not into the Cammy game because all she does is leg stuff. Not for me, man.
Dominates probably the entire bottom half of the cast without even trying, right? Of course, the character I've been talking about is Lily. Lily is a big.
Okay, we're gonna skip.
Overpower. Every move safe. Every move cancels to another move. Every move has an option to get out. Every move is a guess, and if it hits, great. If it doesn't, oh well, on to the next guess. Never at a disadvantage.
I hate how this dude talks about tournaments because, like, you know, I always there was an air in Guilty Gear Strive specifically where it just felt like every tournament was always happy chaos all the time. And now, like, Evo, it was finally, oh wow, it's not happy chaos. It's actually Jacko and Soul Bad Guy. I mean, Soul Bad Guy is Soul Bad Guy. I mean, I'm whatever on that, but you know, at least it's like different characters, and Jacko's a unique character to even make it to Evo. Like, no one was expecting Jacko to even make it, and she made it. Come on now, dog.
It's very hard to beat Cammys, especially online. You know, she tries to dive.
And this dude is sitting there complaining about this, and it's like, Cammy's not that much of a problem.
Whatever. You can't even react to the dive kick to block it or anti-air it. So, it's very frustrating. So, ladies and gentlemen, despite people arguing with me saying, oh, Cammy's not top tier, Cammy's not...
Dude, come on. I don't see people saying she's not top tier, telling him this. They're just saying, they're probably arguing, saying, she's not that, like, broken. He makes her sound as if, like, you just press one button. I felt that way with Ram, to be honest. I played Ram in Strive, and I thought she was way too easy. Like, I didn't even know what I was doing, and I was just doing combos and just dominating. It's like, I don't like this. I like Ram in Nexard more. I think she's way more fun in Nexard. I don't like what they did to her in Strive, but I felt that way with her and Happy Chaos. But I mean, dude, he makes Cammy sound as if like you just press one button and you win. It's like, come on, man.
Not this. Take a look. And then you look at statistics. It's like, well, then why is Cammy the #2 most played character?
Why is she number
Legend?
one?
Meaning there's tons of Akumas in Legend, and then there's Cammy's. She's the #2 character. Why would that be? Right? How did it all get to Legend? And then
this dude said in the video we watched that people are playing Cammy since day one and this and that. And like, oh my god, I'm like, this is torture. This dude was mocking Cammy players for staying in diamond level. she's a day one character and they're still in Diamond. And then, like, it's a day one character and they're in Legend. Oh, wow, she's in Legend. Isn't it incredible that Akuma is in Legend? Why are we talking about that? Why are we talking about Akuma being in Legend? Huh?
On top of that, if you take a look at some recent results for tournaments and things, Cammy has been very highly registered in tournaments. Cammy's doing good. Guess who won Evo? Punk the God. Guess who Punk the God is?
Oh my god, dude. Like, this is like fucking trash. Like, I almost just want out of spite look at statistics for Guilty Gear. You know, we're gonna do that. We're gonna want a Guilty Gear field trip. Gear tournament. That's who is the most. Here's her. Oh, okay. Okay, we'll go to Event Hubs. Let's see. Giovanna was number 1. I mean, technically, I mean, I get the Jaico player did start the tournament with Giovanna to fight Happy Chaos, but he won with Jacko. Okay. Kai, Soul Bad Guy. Okay. Who's Bedman's at the bottom? Wow. Jacko's 18. Oof. Happy Chaos. I swear should be higher. Whatever. Elfal's low. I mean, Bridget's this low. That's surprising. You would think she'd be higher. You'd think she'd be higher, but no, she's not. Asuka, wow. I'm questioning this a little bit because I swear I've seen Asuka a lot in tournaments lately. PSN Steam. Okay, player skill. Alright. There's that. Giovanna's a good character. I kind of like Giovanna, honestly.
Cammy player in Street Fighter 6. Guess how he won? Go watch it right now. Go watch Punk the God in the finals of Evo. Watch exactly how he plays. Now, I'm not saying he's a pattern player. I'm
okay. Let's be petty for Phil. Evo SF6 Punk. Let's see.
And I can't wait to catch you guys here. Apparently, Evo's in Damascus's backyard.
That's crazy. Yo.
Okay, we're just gonna mute this. We don't need to listen to this. Let's just Alright, we're just gonna just jump ahead. Fuck it. Okay. I mean, she was in the corner. I mean, you're just gonna be doing that. Okay, that's kind of funny. I skipped it and approved Phil's point because he did Ken Spike or whatever the fuck. Is it a drill? I don't know. This character. Okay, she does that. Okay, does it again. Jab. I don't see anyone doing this when they're fighting DSP though. I see them do a lot more hooligans than this. Where's the hooligans at? Come on, do a hooligan. Okay, we're doing that. Okay, there's okay. But this is just how you play the character though. Like, see how dumb DSP is? Like, I'm watching this. I don't know this character that well, but like, I've never seen Kimmy do that. But he needs to understand. Like, I hate how this guy talks about fucking Cammy. I at least played Happy Chaos. I at least understand, you know, whatever. I understand the buttons that he has. I understand that. But this dude is saying, look how he played as Cammy. I'm watching, it's like, okay, but so what's she supposed to do? What would a good Cammy in DSP land play this character? And we'll never know. He'll never play this character to show us what a good Cammy looks like because you know, he doesn't like the character. Like, god damn, man. He was going for lobies, he was blocking high. Dive rush. Okay, like these are just moves. And they're doing all these jabs. And then throw because he's blocking a lot. Like, oh my god, dude, come on. This is where we're at. Like, what's she supposed to do? What other moves? Like he's acting as if, like, she has, like, 5 moves, let's say, and, like, 4 of them are all unique moves that are, like, cool and fun and robust. And then she has 1 move, and people are just doing the 1 move, and that's all you see. But it's like, no, that's not the case. Of course, you gotta be negative.
I'm not. He's not. He's the opposite. Yes, he uses...
So, he's not a pattern player. Oh my god. He's not he complains about Cammy being pattern plays. He complains about Cammy being a pattern character. He says, Evo proved my point. He's not a pattern player. What?
The guessing 50-50 patterns in the corner, but he also has insanely good gameplay. He's a pattern player. I'm not. He's not. He's the opposite. Yes, he uses...
So then this is the good Cammy player. This dude needs some bleach so fast. This dude is full of bullshit. He's just saying words now. Oh, Cammy players, they're all patterns, and they don't learn anything. This guy's a really good Cammy player, but, like, I'm not saying he's a pattern player, but, like, he's really good, and he's doing, like... Then what are you complaining about?
The guessing 50-50 patterns in the corner, but he also has insanely good gameplay everywhere on the screen. He uses the character's strengths and also does innovative things with the character as well. That's why he just won Evo.
So then it's not the character! This dude starts this off by saying that Cammy's OP, guys. Look how OP she is. To then say, well, this guy actually did some good shit. My god, I wonder, when he turned in an essay, what his score was, what his grade was. And how frequently would the teacher or professor would say, hey, this doesn't make sense. This point devalues the previous point. Or whatever the fuck. Because this literally makes no sense.
So I'm not taking anything away from that guy whatsoever. At all. What I'm saying is, Cammy was fucking crazy good to begin with. And then he added his skill to win Evo with her. Now, first of all, congratulations, you're due. Punk is actually the first official American.
You know, this dude is... This dude's disingenuous as fuck. This dude needs to be hit by a car. I can't get over it. This dude shits on the FGC. We saw a whole video. He was saying, oh, people do the FGC to, like, get paid and get rewarded and blah, 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 blah. And now he's sucking this guy's dick off. This dude is such full of shit, man. I'm at least consistent with my dislike for Happy Chaos. When Happy Chaos wins a tournament, I don't wish him shit. I'm consistent. I'm not giving Happy Chaos any props. Any other character should win. Not Happy Chaos. Fuck that guy, man.
To win big at Evo when the Japanese and other international players were there. Like, no American, as congratulations, you're due. Punk is actually the first official American to win big at Evo.
To win big. And then we're just talking about American. I kind of don't feel that's the case, but whatever. I mean, Guilty Gear, a guy from New York won. Why are you talking about that, Phil? He's an American. He won Evo with Jacko, one of the best characters in the game, right?
Evo,
correct?
When the Japanese and other international players were there. Like, no American has really won Evo before since it's been a big international affair, and he just did it. So that is a first. It's unprecedented, and it's amazing to do that and represent our country in that way.
Oh my god, represent our country. Oh my god, the fucking nationalists,
man. If that's not evidence that Cammy is fucking crazy good, I don't know what is. Take a look at his gameplay with her. He's got people locked the fuck down. They can't move. You know, like, what the fuck? When's my turn? When is my turn?
Okay. Look at this. Look at this, right? She's probably gonna get a perfect in this round, to be honest. So this isn't a good example. But he didn't get a perfect in the last match. And you know, Big Bird isn't even Asian. He's not Japanese. Why did he wish Big Bird good luck? Whatever. Oh, look! Rashid's actually pressuring Cammy. Whoa, wait. I thought Cammy was OP. Shouldn't she be locking him down? Why is Rashid able to do this? What? Dude, if Rashid gets a perfect, that's crazy, man. That's impossible. DSP said this is impossible. What's going on, huh? All right. Well, he got perfect. I thought Cammy would lock him down because Cammy is such a good character, right? Correct? Like, I'm being petty, sure, but you know, DSP is the king of being petty, so we're gonna be petty right back. Okay, we're doing footsies. Okay, she's in the corner. She's not getting out. Okay. She got out of the corner. Wow. Okay, they take that throw. Alright, back in the corner she goes. Wow. It looks like she's locked down now. Now he's locked down. Oh shit, now he's in the corner. What's he gonna do? Summon your wind. Summon some wind. Come on. Okay. Oh, bam. Pow. Okay, he's burnt out. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? He's gonna do some burnout tricks. Alright, when's his turn?
When's my turn? Where's mine?
Oh shit, is he gonna win the match? He won the match! He won the match! But he lost the actual thing. But this dude is acting as if that Rashid had no chance. And he stood a chance. Like what was the final standing? Oh, let's see. It was 2-2. It was that close. If you just listen to DSP talk about it, you would think it was a landslide. You would think this guy got humiliated with his Cammy. But it was like close. It was a close match. And the final round, he got a perfect the first in this round, but like it wasn't a landslide. And this dude is like, wow, man, Cammy is so OP. This dude is fucking cooked. It's like if Joe Biden, when he won the election, said, I won in a landslide. And it's like, you actually look at it, it's like, no, you barely won. Like, come on, man. Come on, now, dog.
This is insane that she's just constantly on offense. It's funny because people commentating are like, yeah, man, the flashiness of drive rush and drive cancel in Street Fighter 6 makes it a great game to watch. Yeah, that's literally all Cammy does. She finds a way to constantly be in your face, drive rushing in your face constantly, and that's why she's so fucking annoying.
It's the tech of the game.
If you don't have a true reversal,
oh my god,
you can't really get.
And Bison has a good dive rush, I heard.
Jasper, what did you do? You just made a big noise.
Oh my god, did Jasper fucking like kill someone?
Jasper, what did you do?
Well, I don't see anything. I don't know what he did, right?
I hope he puked in his fucking shoes. And he'll find out on his day off.
Continue.
Imagine if that happened. He pukes in his shoes, and he doesn't know until his day off because that's the only day he leaves the house. And then he comes back the next day. He's like,
guys, it's my day off. Okay, we were getting ready to leave, so I went to get my shoes. I put my foot in because he's obviously not gonna look. And then I'm like walking in. I'm like, it's wet. I'm like, huh? Now I'm not a sweaty foot guy. But I'm like, why is it wet? So I took my shoe off, and I saw vomit. You know the rest.
All right, I don't know what Jasper did. I just searched the house. Cammy is incredibly good in Street Fighter 6. She always was. People who want to talk shit are just people who either don't play or are morons who just want to downplay what I say because they think that everything I say is wrong because they don't like me, not because there's no merit to what
I mean, no one said that she's not a good character.
Cammy is insanely good in Street Fighter 6. Crazy hard to beat, in my opinion. Okay? Now, here's the problem. You know what's going to happen as a result of
here we go.
You're going to see an incredible increase in the amount of people picking Cammy. Yeah. Cammy was already a problem, meaning when you went to ranked.
Yeah, but guess what? There's going to be people who pick Cammy who suck, and then you'll be able to beat them, right? Because they suck, right? You can knowledge check them.
Saw was Cammy.
Like, you know, that's what's so base about Jacko winning. It's like, if anyone tried that, they're probably going to be lost with Jacko. They're probably going to be like, what the fuck do we do with her? Oh, man.
They're like, what is going on? So, yeah, like, to me, like, I'm worried now. If I go to play Street Fighter 6 online, it's going to be nonstop Cammy.
He's so scared of Cammy.
Until finally it dies down.
This dude is literally acting as if, like, Cammy is like an active murderer or some shit, and he's gonna come to his house and kill him. Like, she's so scared. He's so scared of her.
remember last year that the problem was was it Ken and who else? There were 2 characters that were the problem last year, right after Evo. So I get the feeling the same exact thing will happen, right?
Oh my god, that's so funny. She wasn't even like a constant character. I think Guess was more constant than Cammy was, it seems.
I get the feeling it's going to be Cammy Palooza now, right? Moving on. So, it was Luke last year? That's right, it was Luke last year. It was a crazy amount of fucking Luke players online out of nowhere, right?
Right. How dare they play a character?
Right. Ken and Luke, yeah, that's right. It was a bombardment of Kens and Lukes for like 2 months. Ugh. So anyway,
oh my god, dude!
Congrats to Punk.
This dude is the worst. The worst.
If you don't pick these characters, they want Evo.
Fucking die. This dude will sit there and slurp up Blanca all day. Just slurp him up. And if Blanca wins Evo, he's gonna be doing like a dance. He would dance for Blanca.
Insanely good player. This is not some fluke. This guy already, you can see he's been grinding a while to get to the level he's
Isn't that bad?
He deserves the win.
Oh, now he deserves the win, but DSP, you said lapping is bad. But now it's okay that he lapped. Okay.
Not just a guy who's doing patterns, which is great. Obviously.
Oh my god. So
then, man, Cammy is a good.
Maybe this guy would inspire Cammies to not be pattern players. You know, the thing that you want. But now, see how this dude is such a piece of shit. He went from complaining that they're all pattern players, but let's say that all these Cammies got inspired by that Cammy and not drew these patterns, and they play like him. He would still be mad and one and done them and all this stuff because he's a little bitch and he can't handle anything. He can't handle any matchup. He's at a bad matchup and he doesn't even want to try. Like, come on now, dog.
That game, and it makes me nervous because there's too many. There's too many. All right.
Just get good.
Okay.
Learn on the fly.
That's all I got for the show. Let's talk about what games you guys want to see me play. But in the meantime, first, let's do shout-outs.
Oh, man.
We start off today with RAC 1190 gifting 5 memberships to the community. Thank you, RAC.
No.
Looks like Jeremiah, Spidey, 5,000, Kyle, and Valdemaris got one. But I don't see the 5th one going out. I don't know if it didn't go out yet. Likely it will.
There probably was
no issue where
news.
It seems to take a while sometimes for the gifted memberships to go out, but it looks like they do eventually go out. So because they want to be inside my life so they can fuck with me even further. No, I'm not going to do that. I don't care about the accusations because they're bullshit.
Wait, what?
Oh, I just ignore the consequential evidence that doesn't prove of what you're saying. No, but interested in talking any cases. If it comes out that time when it's super busy with games, it's going to be hard.
What? What did I run into?
But like I said, it also depends on when it releases. If it comes out that time when it's super busy with games, it's going to be hard to do a full react to it. So like I said, I might have to pick and choose.
Oh my god. Funny, right? We're doing a full react for the Rich documentary, but his documentary, we'll pick and choose.
Parts, like I probably want to respond to anything from the early days, like my Street Fighter days. Number 1, it's no one's fucking business. Number 2, no one has it right. I've already said my piece on it. My piece hasn't changed.
His piece is nuh-uh. Like, dude, come on.
My statements on this stuff are always going to remain the same. So what's the point of me sitting here for an hour watching him just go over a bunch of bullshit people made up and just say, that's not true, that's not true, that's not true. Okay, Phil, we'll show evidence of what you're saying.
Okay, so then why are you doing the Street Fighter stuff? You're just gonna say that's not true. I love everyone in the fighting game community, man. This is really stupid. This dude should just give up.
No, because it's innocent until proven guilty, and you haven't proven it.
Yeah, but you can't. Oh my god, the meme. If you're innocent, you still have to prove your innocence, stupid. You're innocent until proven guilty is for the jury, and they can't assume you're guilty. That doesn't mean that you don't have to prove your innocence. This dude loves like courtroom talk, but he doesn't understand why it is the way that it is.
Anything. You made a ton of accusations, right? With
but if someone has accusations, right, and they take you to court with it, we're gonna use the court analogy on this one, and they take you to court, the jury can't just believe the accusations because they have to listen to your side of it. And if your side is not compelling enough, the jury doesn't have to say you're innocent. Because guess what? If the dude who's accused of murdering someone, we're gonna go to these super extremes. Let's say Billy is accused of murdering Sally, and all Billy says at court, again, the jury has to assume he's not guilty and that he's innocent because they can't just say he's guilty and leave it at that. Billy can't just say, I didn't kill her, guys, and then he walks away. Like, that's not compelling enough. Then if the prosecutor's like, well, this guy killed her. Look, we saw a knife, and he has a knife. You know, he has the same handle and everything. And Billy keeps saying, no, that's not my knife. Someone else bought the knife. They can't just say, okay, well, that's that. Like, dude, come on. They're not gonna let Billy off the hook with that kind of fucking defense. Come on.
Consequential evidence that doesn't prove anything. It could all be fabricated, which it is. So I don't have to prove anything.
If you go to court, just say everything's fabricated. See how far you go with that defense. If you say, well, it's fabricated, just see how far you can get away with it. Like, run a speeding, just speed. Just go crazy. Do that. Then when you get caught, contest the ticket and say that it was doctored. It was fake. I didn't speed. It was bullshit. And see what happens. Or do whatever. Commit crime. And then just say it's all doctored and fake. And just see how far that defense is going to take you. Because you're going to eventually find out that you're going to need a little bit more evidence than just saying, it's doctored, guys. Trust me.
Anything at all. I just ignore that bullshit. That's what I mean. Like, there's no point.
But again, why doesn't he watch it to see what people are saying? Because so many times people bring it up like, authenticator? I didn't sign up my phone. Huh? And it's like, dude, like, this is how it works. Huh? Like, he just goes caveman mode. Like, you never seen a cell phone before.
For me to sit there and just say, it's not true, it's not true, it's not true, it's not true. Oh, we'll prove it. If I prove it, now I put myself at great risk. I have to show you my personal finances. I have to show you...
Dude, your WWE Champions account isn't your personal finances. Literally, think about it. If your personal finances is under the same name as your WWE Champions account, you have a problem then, buddy. Like, who the fuck would use their online mobile game account for your real life accounts? I mean, at that point, you kind of deserve what you get, right? Correct?
How the business runs. I have to show you online accounts, which then is exactly what my haters want, because they want to be inside my life so they can fuck with me even further. No, I'm not going to do that. I don't care about the accusations because they're bullshit.
But why doesn't he just respond to what's in the video? Why not just see what people are saying? But you know, the thing is, on the flip side, it's actually good he's not. He's too much of a bitch to do it, because he wouldn't even be fair. He would see that by the Discord stuff, saying, oh, the account lines up and all this stuff. He'd be like, no, that's not true. That's not how it works. Okay, this is incorrect. Okay, it's stupid or whatever the fuck. You would say bullshit. You would just say bullshit.
Who cares about what I spend my money on? Who cares if I play a mobile game? Right? This stuff is so dumb.
Again, the only reason people gave a fuck about him playing a mobile game at a very base level. Let's assume that the WWE Champions account isn't him. Okay, let's assume that's not him. He's right. It's someone else. Okay, there we go. He went on for years and years and years saying, I don't play mobile games. I would never do that for Cat. Okay? And then he plays mobile games. Like, he doesn't find that to be a kind of a problem?
Dumb and stupid. It's just mind-numbingly idiotic that anyone even gives a fuck about it, and it's not true regardless. So who cares?
But why can't you prove it?
My time on it. That's why I did the Side Scrollers interview. You want my take? Go watch the 5-hour interview and leave me alone. I got nothing else to say on it. My stance will not change, right? So that's what I mean. Like,
but that's not fair. That's not a fair interview, Phil.
That I have stuff to add. I have nothing to add about any
So,
of that bullshit.
He has nothing to add about the Discord account that's been seen, right? Nothing to add about that. Just it's been fake, even though people have more convincing evidence that it's not fake. I mean, it's really funny how the Discord accounts all fucking tie together pretty nicely.
That bullshit from the last 4 or 5 years. It's all the same shit, rehashed, resaid over and over, nothing new to add, always the same argument, always bullshit. So I'm nothing to say. Why waste time on that? So it might be that I like cut it in half. I react to the first half or 2/3 of it, and then that part I just cut out, and then I see what like his final thoughts are, and I react to that. Right?
Yeah, he's
I
too
don't
much
know.
of a bitch.
We'll see.
June, I would have loved it if June ends it by saying he believes the WWE Champions meme. I would love it. I would give him props for that. If he's like, yeah, man, I think that he is down from the rafters. I think it is him. And then DSP's gonna have to sit with that for the rest of his life. That the one shot he had convinced more people to believe it.
Yeah, it's a complete flip from last year. I was shocked that there were that many Eds. There were 2 Eds in the top 6. I was like, what? Man. I didn't know Ed was that good. Like, I knew Ed was good. I've played against him online. He'd seen
this dude, like, hated Ed because he was in Street Fighter V. And then he hates Street Fighter V characters. This guy, man.
It was like he... Well, I mean, if I literally just did a big segment about something and then someone comes in and asks the question of what I just talked about, it's like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Okay. First tip of the day has come in. Talking shit about you on Twitter. Of course they were.
Wait, what? Of course they were.
Stack of shit. Says when you and Mike Klum were in talks, Jaha and others were talking shit about you on Twitter. Of course they were. Of course they were, right? Because that's the thing that, oh, now is the time to jump on the bandwagon of hate and finally I could get a moment of attention for myself. And it's like,
yeah, because no one cared about Jaha until the Mike Klum thing, right?
What are you even talking about, right?
What are you talking about?
Like, here's the thing about Jaha, all right?
Okay.
Back in the day, he was known as the bully of the FGC. He was known as the guy who, like, would talk shit, and then he would actually, like, punk you in real life, and sometimes he got into altercations at tournaments and stuff, okay?
Like you, right? He's just, that sounds like you. That sounds a lot like him. Think about it. He'd start shit in forums, then, you know, people would show up and call his bluff about beating people up, and then he'd be like, oh, I peed myself, guys. I can't fight. I'm a little bitch. And then they're like, okay, we can't beat up a little bitch, and then they walk away.
The reason that he was always in my face back then is because I was an asshole. I was a big mouth, braggadocious shit.
I just love, right? He starts up and saying, he is a bully. He's a bully. He bully people. And then he says, well, I instigated him and antagonized him because I was braggadocious. This dude needs to find a bridge really fast and just run off it. People use braggadocious deserves the death penalty. This dude literally was like, shame Jaha about being a bully. And then highlights him as he was a cool guy for doing it. This dude really needs a bridge as badly as you need air.
Shithead. I said and did things that were incredibly harmful because I thought it was helping the community with causing drama.
What?
In reality...
Wait! What? What? Oh my God. What is this? What?
Big mouth, braggadocious shithead. I said and did things that were incredibly harmful because I thought it was helping the...
He was being toxic. This person is DSP is literally worse than the people he claims that cause drama. This dude spent years saying how the FGC is toxic now and this and that. This dude is being toxic, trying to help the FGC. Why do people hate him? I don't get it, guys.
The community with causing drama. In reality, a lot of people didn't like that, and he was one of the people who I feel rightfully was calling me out for it. Okay? So if you look in perspective of who I was back then,
man,
I actually don't feel like...
I feel John is probably gonna say something about this on Twitter because this is really insane.
His hatred towards me was unwarranted at all. Looking back at it now, as a 42-year-old adult, I'm like, I was a complete idiot 20 years ago. I said and did dumbass things. I tried to cause problems for people. You know, I harassed...
It's so easy to say this in hindsight. Again, If anyone else did it, I give them the benefit of the doubt. Everyone deserves, to realize that they were an asshole in the past or whatever. DSP is not that guy. I'm never giving the benefit because this dude repeats these stupid bullshit every day. And then he's like, well, I realized I was bad, guys. Like, fucking find a bridge, man.
Asked people in the FGC, I was essentially a really bad troll, okay? So, Jaha hating on me in the 2000s and wanting to beat my ass was pretty much well-deserved, okay? But I'm not that guy anymore. I've completely changed. I have nothing to do with that. I don't do that shit. If you look at me now, I'm literally the opposite of that.
Yeah, he's a little bitch. He can't stand for any of his opinions. He can't stand up for himself. He doesn't have a back for his own fucking beliefs. He has no integrity. And he shits on anyone for any little reason they can think of.
I don't go after and harass people. I don't do online drama. I'm not that kind of person. I very well could be, because look at how many YouTubers are. And look how affluent they've gotten doing it, right?
And we're back to being negative.
Have livings.
Fucking
hating on people, shitting on people, causing internet drama. I'm the opposite of that.
Man,
correct?
dude.
I am.
Cool.
I don't do that. I want to stay away. I just want to stay here in my lane, make content for you guys.
Then why talk
That's
about
all
it?
I care about. I look back at my old self, the 20-year-old
This dude
Phil.
makes it a personality to talk about this, though. So many other YouTubers that don't like Drama Alert or drama videos or whatever the fuck, I don't see them spending nearly as much time discussing how much they hate it as much as DSP. And it's like redundant at this point. Come on.
And I'm like, dude, that's someone who today I would like to beat the shit out of that person. Because that person was an asshole.
Wait, what?
Now, chill. That's all I care about. I look back at my old self, the 20-year-old Phil, and I'm like, dude, that's someone who today I would like to beat the shit out of that person.
This dude says that he's Mr. Positive. I don't think positive people go immediately to, I would beat the shit out of that person. Whatever.
Because that person was an asshole, and I regret that very, very much. That's why I publicly apologized.
I mean, I'm a positive guy, and I feel like this guy needs some bridges.
Because I know that it was wrong what I did back then. Okay, I publicly admit that now. For anyone in the modern day to think that I am the same person from 20 years ago and to come out of the woodwork
and again, just because you change doesn't mean you change for the better. People can change for the worse, stupid. Like, come on.
Be involved? I mean, what?
What?
Right?
Josh, shut up.
You know, I can't fault Jaha for 20 years ago hating on me. I was a complete piece of shit. 100% agree.
But you're a piece of shit now, though. Why would
someone come out?
He literally discredits a whole community for playing fighting games. Again, that fucking rant we just watched, where he was like, people go to the lab and they do there's things to benefit, get rewards. These aren't like positive responses, and they make you negative.
I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember 20 years ago that guy's an asshole. Let's crap on him now. Huh?
Yeah, now, but the thing is, he craps on a whole community. And then when people like call him out, he's like, not that guy, this other guy. You don't know him, this other guy. Which is like worse. It's far more negative because it's just a way for you to be negative without having the repercussion of the dude calling you out. That's what he's doing. That's far worse behavior. Because it's just mean. It's needlessly mean. Because at least, like, if I'm being negative to him, I'm being negative to DSP, not to anyone else. Because everyone else, I give them a chance. I have them have their piece, whatever the fuck. But this dude just burns any goodwill that you could throw at him. Anyone who has given him goodwill in the past always lives to regret it. Always. I've not seen a single person who has come out of dealing with anything with DSP and with a positive. They always just realize this guy is a piece of shit. Holy shit. And it's like, yeah, that's him.
On this 20 years later, this is what you've done with your life in the last 20 years, is that you want to crap on someone 20 years later for something they did 20 years ago. More power to you, I guess, but it's kind of outdated.
This dude is saying this, but he shits on the Cannon brothers still. The shit he has issues with them happened in the past, but he's mad at them now because their netcode is still being used. Without him even knowing if they improved it, changed it, whatever. He doesn't know anything. But he's like, no, it's bad, man. and this and that, but won't give them a chance. Won't play the game that they're working on because he hates them for all those years ago. But why would you be mad at him for all these years ago, man? He's different.
Outdated. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of fucking weird. Don't you think? That's just a little odd that 20 years later, someone's like going to come out and crap on you for something you did that you're not representative of who you are today. You know what I mean? Like, huh?
Again, I'm pretty sure
by the way,
still
sack
thinks
of
you're a
shit,
piece
I'm not
of
going to put
shit.
your name like that on my leaderboard. So there you go.
Yeah, only DSP can say poop and shit and all this
so
stuff.
yeah, I'm not going to lie. It is a little
You can't
odd.
read it.
And
I mean,
I'm not going to lie either.
Shit?
It was
I
a
mean,
little
are we
odd that Mike
12?
Plum was like, yeah, I want to reach out to that kind of people. I was like, why? You want to talk to...
Dude, Jaha was part of the FGC. You were part of the FGC. The documentary, like, come on. 2 + 2 = 4. Connect the dots.
20-year-old bullies? Like, you literally want to talk to someone who bullied people 20 years ago and give them the opportunity to have a voice to bully again.
You're a bully! You're a bully, though! Oh my god.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Like, no one in the FGC associates with that guy
but
anymore.
Oh my god, dude. This dude literally was like,
you can't hold me accountable for what I did back then. I'm different now.
And yet, Jaw apparently is not allowed to change. We can't talk to Jaw because 20 years ago he was a bully. And we don't know if he changed his ways since. But since we don't know if he changed or not, we're going to assume he's still a bully and say he should be blacklisted. But remember, guys, DSP doesn't like cancel culture. And if you think that he's hypocritical, you're a fucking dumb, mouth-drooling troll. And you're stupid. DSP is smart. And he would never contradict what he just said or anything.
Anymore. So why would you want to pull his name out of the woodwork to get him involved in anything, you know? And again, I want to make this clear. I agree that 20 years ago, I probably should have had my ass beat for the stuff that I said and did. Not today.
Again, maybe Michael wanted to talk to Jaw about what happened 20 years ago. Again, this dude is being stupid. June the King is supposedly doing this, and he didn't say this about June the King. But Mike Klum doing it, that's bad. Man, it's like everyone said, or like what I said, what anyone with a brain would realize. He just toxifies everything. That June the King documentary is already getting preemptively toxic, and it's gonna get more toxic once it's done. Because this dude cannot just be consistent or anything, because this dude sucks.
Completely different dude. I've apologized. I want nothing to do with that. I acknowledge my shortcomings from when I was younger. Like I said, modern day 42-year-old Phil wants to beat the shit out of 22-year-old Phil. Because I look back, oh, it's embarrassing.
You know, he says this like, oh, this is like, see guys, I was a piece. I agree with you. I would beat young Phil too. But it just makes you look fake. Everyone who doesn't like what they did in the past, they never have this level of like malice towards them. It's always just like, yeah, I was an idiot back then, you know? Whatever. They may cringe and this stuff, but this dude is like, he's so extra because he wants to prove to you that I was a shitty guy. I learned. Like, come on.
I'm a fucking cringe lord idiot who just said shit just to piss people off. What a
you
loser.
Say shit now, though.
Asshole, right? But to bring that up today, like that's something that's pertinent, is not. And I think, sadly, that's the deal, is that with Mike Klum's documentary, he wants to drudge that shit up for drama purposes so people will want to watch the documentary. Yeah, but it doesn't...
Here we go, right? Correct? But DSP, you two were part of the planning. He made it sound when he talked about it that it was going to be like a cooperative thing. But now, suddenly, Mike Klum was making all the directions in it. But June the King is doing that, but that's positive. That's cool, because it's actually being made, and there's nothing he can do to stop it, so it's better to accept it. But since Mike Klum was more active and all this stuff, he could end it and move on from that easy.
It doesn't apply anymore. So what's the point? Unless the story arc is, oh, but now look at how this person has grown and changed.
That's what he said it was about, though! Oh my god, this dude, I can't believe this shit.
It's different. And I think that's kind of where that documentary was going to be going, is bring up the shit.
And
the
now we
drama
don't
of
know
the
where
past,
it's gonna
and all
go.
these people that don't like Phil.
I just want to highlight this dude literally tucked on my club for like a month. And then he backed out at the end of that same month. And now he's talking as if he doesn't know what the documentary was about. I just want everyone to think about that for a little minute. Like, it can mean like one of two things. Either that it never really took off the ground out of the planning stages, like other than like discussing, hey, do you want to do this? Yeah, let's talk scheduling. Then we'll talk about the body of the work. And they talk about scheduling, and then it said no. Like, the second that they talk about scheduling, that's when DSP bounced, because only DSP can talk about schedule, not Mike Klum.
But now show that he's nothing like that anymore. So is it really fair to hold these negative associations with him when he's not that person?
He's holding these negative, all the negative shit against Jaw and the Cannon Brothers to this day, though. He doesn't know if they changed, but he acts as if they did.
That you
They didn't
remember,
change.
right? So there you go.
Right, correct.
Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. We're just sitting in silence. This is what he does in his podcast. And he won't go to the game. We will just sit in silence. You will literally think that the internet went down. Listen to this. Just silence. This is meaningful content as his eyes are
Oh my
like
gosh,
glitched. Oh wow, that's what we get.
What's up,
What?
Rush fan?
Oh my god, it's so much silence. Go on.
Mike Shooter, thanks for your super chat.
Oh my god,
yeah, I'm
dude.
excited for some Fallout 4 today.
Oh my god, dude. This is
Today, God of War Ragnarok or Ghost of Tsushima. Depends on which kind of game you play to go through it. You know, doing side missions and stuff.
And now we're talking about what game
very-
to play. Oh my god, fucking shut up.
Topic or candidates. SVC Chaos, which just came out, which I said on this very show. That's what we're trying to figure out. Like, what am I doing next? We have some interesting topic or candidates. SVC Chaos, which just came out, which I might try on PC to see if I can play a fighting game on PC like that.
Yeah, I don't think his mini PC is gonna handle a Sprite game. I think it's gonna explode and kill everyone in the house. So I think you should skip it. It's dangerous. It's a ticking time bomb.
The Nintendo World Championships, which also just came out, which could add content for random streams here and there. This new Super Monkey Ball game that I guess came out, but I don't know too much about it. I know all about Tunic, Ellipsian. I don't think it's okay, cool. I have no idea. He didn't actually talk to me about that kind of stuff.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
I got another dollar tip from Sack of Shit who says, do you think that June reached out to people like John Rambo and Howard for the documentary? I have no idea. He didn't actually talk to me about that.
All
That
right.
discrepancy about a PC with my very early
Oh my god, this PC thing is so annoying, man. Like,
forum.
I just want to remind everyone, he claimed to keep all these files about his business. He gets a PC and didn't think to keep any documentation about it. Like, think about that. He got a PC for the business. You don't think you want to keep documentation for the business, man?
Find about this. What's your take on it? What's your perspective? He didn't ask me about anything like that recent, really, from the internet. Like, you know, I reacted to that video. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
How's Kat today? She's all right. She'll be back in a couple hours. She's at work. She'll be back in a couple hours.
Remember, when's Beyond Two Souls? They could. Why don't they play that? Because clearly they're gonna play it, right?
What's going on, Cracker Jacks? How are you today? It's boring, but now we're getting into the part where we clear the park and do melee build, right? Wow. Today, my opinions of what to play. I don't know about that game enough. Like, how long is it? See how it goes.
What game? What game is he talking about?
Yeah, see, a lot of people say System Shock 2, but I don't know about that game enough. Like, how long is it? How expensive?
Okay. You know, he said that he was gonna play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth after the Elden Ring DLC. He literally said that on his Twitter. And now never gonna play it. I just love he made it a point to say that he didn't drop it. Don't listen to the misinformation from the trolls. And then suddenly, magically, he dropped the game. In a bitch way. He did a quiet draw. He quietly killed it. Because this dude cannot outwardly to say, I don't want to play the game anymore. He has to quietly kill it and I hope no one noticed. Lexia Stars. That's another one. This guy at 5 was another one. Yakuza Kiwami. His career and jobs.
That's the one that
The Sitting in Silence.
Like updated graphics, it looks like a modern game now or something, right?
Right. What game?
Shock 2. This is the remake, right? System Shock.
Okay. Back in Silence.
Right?
Right.
No one's addressing any of the things you're asking.
Wait, what?
AVP the Beast, you realize everyone's ignoring you, right?
Okay, we're gonna...
Right?
Now we're bullying
no one's addressing any of the things you're asking.
Okay. Why are you being negative to this guy?
He's literally asking the most random things or saying random statements.
Okay.
But no one's really reacting to.
Welcome to the internet.
He's on his like 12th one now.
Oh, so we're not gonna ban him because he's a SOG account? Okay. I hate this dude. He's sitting there looking at his phone. Dude, if you're to the point where you're just looking at your phone, I think it's safe to end the podcast. This dude is sitting in silence. And it's like this. Do you even care that you're streaming? Do you care? This dude is so fucking rude to his own fucking audience. He doesn't treat them with any respect. As much as he claims he does, he doesn't. Like, this is respect. And he's like, I don't disrespect your time. He's sitting in silence. Literally silence. And he's like, yeah, I don't disrespect your time. This is respecting my time? Just sitting in silence like a fucking corpse? Oh my god! It looked like a still image!
Yes, he's saying such insightful things such as, listen to this one. Ready?
And now, and now we have a segment of dunking on a fucking chatter. Okay.
Bugger runs at the speed of sound. Can he still hear his iPod? No, because he left his iPod back in the late 2000s when everyone threw them out when their smartphones started playing music for them. So no, he can't hear his iPod.
Oh my god, can you just fall down your fucking staircase?
Nah, Brian, I'm not interested in multiverses. Listen, two streams people were done.
Now we're talking about multiverses.
Now they're adding, who are the new characters? I think Beetlejuice, and who's the other one? Samurai Jack. Whatever I want. Was the case with multiverses, so about it. So it's not, there's no release date, right? Nothing's come out, so because of that, because there's no release date for it, there's no way you can put it into the plans. Fish.
Back to silence.
Nothing.
Wow, this is so cool. This is like what you do when you're in line at the DMV. That's the level of enjoyment DSP is giving you. Do you have anywhere else you want to be, Phil? And he's like, I love being here. Yeah, look how much he loves it. He's on his phone, sitting in boredom. He's bored on his own stream. He's bored on his own stream. And then he wonders why people are bored. Fucking come on. Oh my god, dude. And he's just constantly doing this. Dude, this content is trash.
You have a great day.
This is what he's offering you. This is the podcast. This is the podcast. Dude. And then when people say, why are you in the stream? I want to Q&A. But you're not doing Q&A. You're just sitting in silence. Looking bored out of your fucking mind. Hello?
No, I don't care about the college football game. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I don't care sports game because it's like a, I don't care if it's good. Seems like it's about time. Tomorrow's day stream. For today's, I will see you.
Wow, this is
like Google. You're out the finale. Yeah, we're at 4K 60. The restroom.
And oh my god, then he goes on a fucking bathroom break. And he's still on a break. He's still gone. This dude is fucking trash. This dude is fucking awful. Thank you for watching this video. This was the fun Street Fighter video rant. Hope you enjoyed it. I will probably do another video at some point. Thank you for watching. It was a fun one. It's great to be back, everyone. Let's see. Will OBS crash if I play a sound clip? Let's find out.
Time to skedaddle on out of here.
It didn't crash. I win. Alright, that's it. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. I just want to double check something. Okay, good. I thought my stream alerts were there, and that would have been bad. But thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
I feel the vibe.
And feel the vibe. Bye-bye.